good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. And welcome back to round 2 of the F1 26 My Team Manor. I need a better name for this. The F1 26 Manor career mode. I think that probably works best, doesn't it? How are we all doing, though, chat? Are we having a wonderful day so far? I hope we're having a good day so far. I'm feeling confident as we head into this one. We had a good race yesterday, so I'm hoping we can try and keep that momentum going. Zero Cal and Scotty, thank you for the follows immediately. Welcome to the stream. VK Creations, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We've got Team Godzilla, we've got Mr. Jimmers, we've got Drizzle, we've got Lucas, we've got Crisp as well, we've got Dart. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. Yeah, but obviously we've got Shanghai tonight then. Our first sprint weekend of the season. This one is probably going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal. Fair play to you, Dart. That is very impressive. Very impressive. Birchie, welcome on in as well. So yeah, obviously we're back tonight. We're back, obviously, like I said, Shanghai. Obviously we've got probably a few little admin bits and pieces first of all. So, obviously, yeah, we did score a point yesterday. We scored 2 points, actually, I should say, yesterday. In slightly dubious circumstances. Right at the very end. Just make sure the pedals are in the camera. Hey, welcome in, Dan. And Mark. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Shanghai is a weird one. Shanghai is a weird one on the F1 games. I actually don't find it as bad on F1 26. But what we did find weirdly on F1 25 was that the AI in the 100% races either weren't as good or the Sauber was really good for some reason around this track. I don't know if that's going to stay the same this season or what's going to happen. But I guess we'll wait and see. So we've actually got quite a lot of R&D early on. I don't know how many upgrades we can. Yeah, I can't do that. I think I can do... yeah, we should be able to get an engine upgrade working and maybe a durability upgrade. Yeah, there we go. So we can definitely spend the R&D early on, which is good. I don't believe anything should be developed though ready for this weekend. So yeah, we've still got a couple more weeks remaining on the development side. So obviously, again, it's so weird trying to relearn F1 My Team. There's just so much random stuff with it. Yeah, it was Sauber on F1 25, but of course now it's Audi inside the game. So, upgrade-wise then, I mean, it's still broken. So, I mean, yeah, we're not worse than Cadillac or Aston Martin. I guess that's, you know, the positive. We've got the 10th best car early on this season. Hey, welcome in, Gridiron. I hope you're doing well. I believe it's the mod. Basically, because I run this through, like, a name changer engine and everything like that. Obviously, it worked for F1 25 without issues, but because, obviously, all of the team names are different for F1 20, or some of the team names are different for F1 26, it basically doesn't know what names to change and just gets a bit lost. But I know they are already working on it and trying to fix it. It's just a few lines of code. China setup is already out. It went live an hour ago. Yeah, we'll be doing one setup a day. So Australia went out yesterday, China out today, Japan out tomorrow, and obviously we're going to be going through them all slowly but surely. So, is there anything else I can do? We've got a bit of cash on hand. Don't believe there's nothing we can do that way. So, obviously again, we'll kind of do all the admin bits first of all. I don't believe there's anything I can do prior to this. Yeah, we can't. Oh, there we go. We can do a fan rating. Whatever that means inside the game. So obviously we're doing this series live tonight. We're going to do Shanghai, and then tomorrow, a bit earlier in the day, about 1 PM UK time, we're going to be doing Japan, and then create a series Saturday night as well, 6 PM UK time. So make sure you're there for that as well. I will be doing an Imola setup, don't you worry. I'll be doing setups for all the tracks, so that should be absolutely fine. I'm new to F1 Racing Series. Let's keep... I'm playing simply with 0% AI difficulty in my driver career mode. Will he be able to win all races and secure top tier teams in a rookie season? On 0% AI, you should be able to if you're winning. You should be able to get a lot of offers through. If you win the World Championship, you get quite a few offers through. I am going to make some videos, chat, either tomorrow or at the weekend about battery management on F1 26. Because there still seems to be quite a lot of confusion from people. So I'm going to try and do like a bit more of an explainy video with it. So that's my plan at the moment. Right, so we do the intro chat so I don't forget. Boone as well, thank you for the follow. I don't know why I'm not getting notified of followers on Twitch anymore. It's really annoying. I need to have a look at that. Because it's very broken. They keep showing up on the stream, which is good. But I don't hear them for some reason. I don't believe they've changed the way you can join teams on F1 26. I don't believe they've done anything to, like, change career mode in that regard. I could be wrong, but I don't know. You only get contract offers through at the end of the season, if you're doing driver career mode. My team works differently, but driver career mode is just after you've done Abu Dhabi, or the last race of the season, then you get contract offers through. Hey, you're more than welcome, Drizzle. Right, let's do the intro chat so I don't forget. We've got a long race ahead of us. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome to round 2 of the F1 26 Manor career mode. Yes, we're back this weekend here for the Chinese Grand Prix, of course. If you missed out on the video that went live a few days ago from Albert Park, Australia, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. The first race in almost 15 years with 24 cars on the grid, and it actually went quite well for us, yeah, despite kind of a little bit of nervousness. Oscar Piastri took the victory at home, leading a McLaren 1-2, ahead of George Russell, and then both Ferraris ahead of Antonelli. But we ended up finishing P9 on debut, so very happy with that. Obviously, Alex Dunn there, scoring some points. Joshua Dirksen didn't do awfully either, finishing down in P18. So he beat out Sergio Perez, he beat out Hulkenberg, he beat out Behrman, he beat out Lindblad and Lance Stroll. So clearly proving that actually already we've got fairly competitive speed against a lot of other teams. McLaren currently still leading the Constructors' Championship, of course, with that 1-2, ahead of Mercedes and Ferrari. Williams are ahead of Red Bull. We are P6, though. So very happy with that early on, ahead of, obviously, Alpine, V-Carb, Haas, Cadillac, Audi, and Aston Martin as well. But obviously, as we head to Shanghai this weekend, 2 opportunities to try and score some points, so fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy. Leave a like, get yourself subscribed, make sure you follow me over on Twitch as well, at Matt212. We're normally live sort of 4 or 5 days a week. But yeah, without further ado though, let's return here to Shanghai. Boom! Done, chat.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research.
Oh, morning, Hayden. I hope you're doing well.
We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
The Hangman with the bits as well, and a 130 stream streak. Thank you, buddy. What are your predictions for Monaco? Oh, I never released the podcast with Jamie. Oops, that completely skipped my mind today. Predictions for the podcast. I think I've said Oscar to win. Which might be really brave, might be really stupid. We'll wait and see. But I've said Oscar's gonna... I think I said Oscar... I think I then said Charles P2. And then... Oh, what is that? I forgot to look away at the weather. Yeah, I said Oscar Charles. And then I think I said Lewis P3. Which, again, is probably quite brave. Jamie needs to close in on the points. Are we a scruncher or a folder? Beg your pardon? A folder? I think. I'm gonna say I'm a folder. Yeah, both qualies in the rain is brutal. That's terrible. The sprint race is going from dry to wet to dry. Yeah, I'm definitely a folder, Hayden. Definitely a folder. Who scrunches? I mean, this is a very odd topic we're going on to immediately. But who on earth scrunches? That's very rogue. At least the Grand Prix staying dry, chat. By the looks of it. So, yeah, it's mixed conditions all of Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday afternoon is dry, which is good news. Do I prefer the viewers to watch the stream on YouTube or Twitch? Either or, whatever people prefer. So whatever works for you guys, hence why I stream on both. I'll be honest, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, we've all thought it for a long time. A lot of people won't talk about it, though. Gillen's a wrong'un, isn't he? He just is. It's just, and that just, again... yeah, it just seems right. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm sure Gillen and I are going to beef this season anyway, but... we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Right, come on then. We need to make sure that the car's good. So I learned a lot about the car last weekend. So I think we can afford to run... I actually know it's raining, isn't it? So we're going to run... we're going to stick with quite a bit of downforce. This track, though, especially on the wet tyres, is an absolute tyre killer. So we've got to be really, really careful with that. The wet tyres don't last that long. So that's... yeah, we've definitely got to keep that in mind. Right, we'll go like that. Actually, do I want to... I might lower the brake pressure slightly for the wet as well. And then we want nice and high PSIs. You always want to have a slight left side PSI bias here. Just because they wear slightly more. So that should be good. We'll give that a whirl, chat. We'll go with that. Hey, welcome in, Rocket Down. I hope you're doing well, buddy. What do we... yeah, we'll go race strategy first. Get our eye in a bit. Oh, its car looks so good, man. So good. I love it. Do we think anybody will break the F1 World Championship record? I don't know. This is the weird thing across a lot of motorsport. 7 is kind of the hard limit in a lot of series. I think Formula 1, NASCAR as well, 7 times is the limit. IndyCar, 7 times is the limit. I know like WRC and MotoGP can be a little bit different. But 7 is kind of like the ceiling for a lot of world champions. There's an element of luck to it as well. You've obviously got to be at the right place at the right time. Like, obviously, you know, the great drivers will make the difference. But 7 is very much kind of the limit. Hey, welcome in, Matt. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I prefer racing in shoes. It's just what I'm used to doing. Although these ones are wrecked. I probably should invest in some new sim racing shoes at some point. But these are just comfy. They're so thin on the bottom I can basically feel the pedals still. God, this Red Bull Ford engine sounds so good as well. Definitely the best engine sound in the game. Hey, have a good one, La Hangman. Yeah, they've still got the old chassis on, like, the setup page, but that doesn't really matter. Little bits and pieces like that, I'm like, eh. I saw someone yesterday tweet it out going, oh, they've copy and pasted the ambulances from Catalonia to Madrid, even though they look different IRL. Who cares? You can't have a big crash and end up in the back of an ambulance anyway on the game. Like, is that seriously what you're worried about? Seems wild. Absolutely wild. Hey, enjoy it, man. I don't know why they made it. Does the Ford engine sound that good IRL? Like, it sounds so good in game. Right, when's the rain actually meant to arrive?
It looks like rain is inbound. We're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah, we got to get on with this.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Got to get on with our practice programs, chat. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. They can do occasionally Pokedex, but they didn't in mine. I know it's an issue, but I haven't had that happen. I almost did it last night. We almost went into the back of Antonelli. But it's normally okay. It was on Twitter. That post was definitely on Twitter. That was my 2 minutes of check Twitter for the day and then immediately clocked back out again. Like, let's be fair, unless you live in Spain, you're not even going to know that anyway. Like, is that really what they should be
Radar
wasting
suggests
resources?
the weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes.
Some of the small stuff does matter, but things like that is... Like, I didn't even realise... I did a 100% race at Madrid, and I didn't even realise you could see that things. Maybe I just haven't kept my eyes peeled. Oh, what is Valtteri doing? That's not where you park it, sir. Car feels good though. Balance immediately feels pretty good. We'll see how it handles in the rain. But again, I want to play points are doable here. I feel like this track I was going to say in theory, I feel like this place would suit the car better than Australia did. But then again, the AI just aren't that great in Albert Park, so I'll have to wait and see. Renault back, so you got Renault and Alpine on the grid. It's quite impressive. I go with more like a Benetton or something. You know, the team before they were Renault. Jordan would be quite cool. Get like the old Benson and Hedges livery. Could always go with like a Caterham or a HRT, something like that as well. Fair, Leo Fornaroli in the points. I love to hear that. That is music to my ears. I'm a little bit gutted we couldn't get Fornaroli in this series. But I'm sure there will be a Fornaroli series at some point, chat. Don't you worry. Spiker's another good shape. Yeah, Bottas wanted to get whiplash there with that line at turn 1. So we're 8 tenths away from Ocon then, but I wasn't really pushing. So that's a pretty good start, I feel. I honestly feel, yeah, the Sauber on F125 was a bad car. Like, I haven't driven the Cadillac yet, properly. I don't know how bad the Cadillac feels in game. Oh no, it's changing conditions. Right. Wait, hang on a minute, why is the... A? So I can't... I've got to basically wait until it starts raining properly, do I? Right. So I've got no tyres that I can use in the rain. Is that what we're saying, game? What's it doing? So now it's intermediates. Right, let's try that again. Tyre compound unavailable. What is this? I've never had this glitch before. Do I just need to wait until the track gets worse? Oh, there we go. Wonderful. BMW bringing them back is pretty cool. I still think it would have been interesting to have Porsche in the sport. I understand why having Audi and Porsche in wasn't going to be viable, but I feel like Porsche would have been a cool addition. Yeah, the Aston Martin is genuinely a very stable car. Fredster, thank you for becoming a channel member as well, buddy. I appreciate it. Obviously, you've got to remember the Aston Martin has got pretty good aero still in the game. It's not like the absolute best, but it's not a bad car, aero-wise. I'll try and go hot lap then. That should just give us a little bit of extra straight line speed. It's a bit of a weird exploit in this game. I think it's been overlooked by EA. But you can basically enable hot lap, but I don't believe the AI do. So I'll leave it in standard mode in like the sprint and stuff, if we get to that. Already we're smashing the Delta, but not looking after the tyres.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery.
Hey, welcome in, DVD. Yeah, the Cadillac I don't think is a bad car. Like I said, I haven't done like a career mode race with it. But like even like the Audi's not bad, the Aston, sorry, is not bad. This car's not bad either. I know obviously they can't move the marker balls, but it's so annoying the fact you go to press the button and then you just do it at the wrong place. Are we just going to have to settle for green? That was what I was scared about. Yeah, I think that the chassis... No, it's the aero on the Caddy that's terrible, isn't it? I don't think the chassis is great either. But it's got a strong engine. How many Red Bulls want to overtake me this lap? Come on, can I get green at least? I just want a green score. Ooh, maybe. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I think the Ferrari engine in the back of the Caddy will help it a lot. Like, the fact that Audi is the worst ranked engine in the game is hilarious. How on earth is Honda existing and yet they've still somehow said the Audi's worse? Make it make sense, chat. Hey, welcome to New Zealand. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So, new CS rules for this season. We have to use all 3 compound of dry tyre. Intermediates are banned. I think that's the major ones. Tea tonight was sausage and bean sausage and bean rice bowl thing. Because last 212's going to Pilates. Yeah, I don't know whether... I was thinking about this earlier on. I could still be tempted to just... Because the softs don't really work. Like, they're terrible on F126. So it might be worth trying to either get them out of the way, or if you get a safety car, deal with them then. I need to double check the rules. Whoa, I just see the tyre wear nosedive. Exactly, Smurf. Pit under every safety car if I'm in front of it. Here we go then. It's a decent steady improvement. I don't think we'll be able to get purple. I think the snail section is just too unforgiving. Hey, welcome in GMG. Hope you're doing well.
We anticipate...
Yeah, it feels like the
ends
tyre
this rain
choice
in
makes
around
less of a
5
difference
minutes.
with F126. It feels like it's just all about the battery. Right, we could try and cheese this. Because it reckons it's going to dry out. So if we try and cheese it on a set of inters, if the track's drying up, we should be good. Otmir and Webber on my team. Who should I focus on? That's such a weird lineup. Jarno Otmir and Mark Webber as teammates is just so strange to think about. I mean, I think a lot of people... I tend to normally give my teammate the upgrades first, just because they tend to struggle more. So, for example, Dirksen will get most of the upgrades first because he's the #1 driver, but we will hopefully still beat him.
Hey mate, go well out there. Just a reminder to use hot lap mode rather than boost mode. Hot lap should be quicker over the whole lap.
That's perfectly timed, so we'll get all the access to the battery, but the lap time is still set for wet. Wonderful. Never heard you. Matt Webber. I can't do an Australian accent. Jamie does a great one, and so does Last 212. I can't do an Australian accent. But what do we all know about Mark Webber, chat? He's a Canberra milk kid. I have already started contract talks with Ocon for that exact reason. If I could mod Pascal Wehrlein into the game, that would be incredible. Yeah, Last 212 is a big F1 fan. We watched all the races together. She wouldn't be able to put up with me if she wasn't an F1 fan, I don't think. This is a custom livery. I mean, look at the delta. We are climbing. I dumped the battery. What's that delta climb, chat? 200 miles an hour on the inters. 210? Listen to it. insane. Absolutely insane. Your local Arab, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are mighty close to 11k on Twitch, chat. If you're not already following me on Twitch, at Matt212, please do consider doing so. I think we're like less than 20 away.
Program complete and a job well
So it reckons we'll qualify on pole.
done.
I'm
We got
not
some
so sure.
excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Do you think getting EA Play for 99 cents for a month to try F1 24 on PS4? F1 2021 is still better than F1 24. You get like some of the updated cars and everything like that, but F1 2021's a better game. The big thing with F1 24 is you have got the updated driver career mode, which is useful. Right, I think we're done with practice though, chat. We've got basically all the scores I could. Didn't quite get 15 out of 15, but we've done all right. Done all right. Let's get your qualifying predictions in then, people.
What an incredible practice.
Let us know where you think we're going to qualify. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins right now. If you're on YouTube, let me know in chat. I forget how much R&D you get in my team. You just can't spend it. Player 60, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, for some reason the overlays aren't working.
Qualifying
I don't know why.
time slightly shorter than the normal Grand Prix qualifying, but today will determine who starts on pole for the sprint to come.
Give it a whirl then, MP. Give it a whirl. We are 9 followers away. Kinda cappy, bro. Thank you for the follow. What would I rather race F1 race IRL, Madrid or Vietnam? I mean, we're actually getting Madrid. I'm not a big fan of driving the circuit, but I'll still let it have a chance IRL before I completely hate on it. So, track's meant to dry up slightly by the looks of things. So, yeah, it might be one of those qualifyings where you just want to be out on a run. Really
Okay,
late.
recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
Oh, that one's got... is it going to dry up enough? I have to wait and see what lap times people do. Oh, I don't have chat up because it messes up with one of the F1 overlays. Yeah, they're all on wets, aren't they? I think wets are going to be the call. I mean, I can always go out on wets and see how they feel. If I put a couple of extra laps of fuel in. If I go out with, let's say, 6 minutes on the clock, I'll give that a whirl. Is it now saying Inter's the way to go? Was I already on the Inters? I'm so confused. So I'm on the
Intermediate
wets.
tyres
Oh
are
no,
your
it's
best bet
saying...
in the current conditions.
It's definitely saying Inter's now the way to go. So it is just a question of trying to be the last car out there. So we'll bring out the fuel. So I think, yeah, everybody's going back out then, I would assume. Yeah, Piastri in 24th on the Inters. World Championship leader, Oscar Piastri. Let's not forget. Right, let's do that then. The wets are pretty good on F1 26.
We've been pushed down
Just
to
only in certain
P24, mate.
scenarios.
Come on.
I don't do any IRL racing. All of my racing is done on the sim. Motzel, thank you for the follow as well. So, oh, actually, it's close on time here. So we really have left this as late as we possibly can. But I think Dirkson's had a good first run in. Am I going to get to the line? Chat, I better get to the line. This is going to be tight. Come on. Absolutely send it through the final corner. Oh! 2 seconds left on the clock. I almost completely messed that up. That was close. Right, now I can't bottle this run. I've got the best track conditions of anybody by some margin. I cannot afford to mess this up. I've just got to be really, really careful through some of the exits. Like, out of there is lethal. Hamilton's gone to pole, or top of Q1, I should say. Obviously, it is all 3 qualifying sessions in this series, so... Oh, we've gone purple. That's a good omen. Could we get Manor into Q2? That'd be glorious. Come on. Rotated him. Just be really, really steady. It's so easy, because you've got so much electric power that it's just instant torque. It's so easy to light up the rears in the rain. So you just need to be careful with her. Well, there you go. Agile. 49.0. We're 2 seconds up on Bottas. Surely this will be good enough to see us into Q2. I mean, we could get close to that time set by Agile. Rev the Ford engine out as best as we can. I really hope Dirkson's make Q2 as well, man. I really hope.
Okay, I'm afraid we've dropped to P24. That's P24.
Yeah, have we got access to straight line then? I think, is it allowed in qualifying? Oh no, some of them are allowed still. But some of them aren't. Yeah, there you go. P12, we made it! Yes! First ever Q2. I mean, it's a sprint, but it's still Q2. Incredible.
And that's it for sprint qualifying.
Dirksen as
Plenty
well.
more coming
Look
up
at
over
that.
the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Well, there we go. Hajar quickest in SQ1. Hamilton there just ahead of Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Albon, Lawson, Leclerc all looking pretty good. Any major shockers, though, out in Q1, though, chat? Alonso out, not really a big surprise. Lindblad out. Norris out. Okay. So McLaren got a 1-2 last weekend, but Lando Norris out in SQ1. Bottas out, Gasly out, and both Audis out right at the back of the grid. So disappointment for them. But, yeah, both Manor cars through. Sergio Perez through. All good signs. All very good signs. So I've left the normal kind of, the ERS on normal. It's actually on hot lap for qualifying. But it does do certain bits and pieces itself anyway in the game. But it does work quite well. At least in my testing so far. Nish, thank you for the follow. And C-Sonic. Ooh, okay, so it's going to dry up then. So yeah, again, we want to leave it as late as we can. As late as possible before we head out into Q2. So, yeah, lap times aren't perfect. Grip is still definitely down. Well, actually, it's pretty much dried up now. Wait, where's Dirksen? Dirksen's 7th! And that's really good, because obviously with only one set of dry tyres, everybody's burning them up. So, fingers crossed, maybe there's a Q3 lap at this, as long as I don't mess this up. So yeah, I've got the ERS obviously on hot lap mode for qualifying. We've got a bit more time this lap. I'm not leaving it as late. But track is basically dry by the feel of it, so we should be good. Right, let's go. Obviously, we've got a little bit more overtake mode now. Or straight line mode, everything like that. We will be able to use a bit of boost around the lap. Turn 1 is a great corner for charging at the pack, as Piastri, 32.5. So Oscar's feeling good so far. Leclerc, though, 32.4. Of course, for a lot of these guys, it's just about making it into Q3. Verstappen, 32.3. I hope Hajar hasn't just started a lap, because he's really pushing me along. Russell, there you go. 31 for George Russell, that's more than we would expect to see. Easy. Nice and easy. Those corners, you've just got to be so patient with the front. It will bite, it just takes a while. This is a really good corner as well for Lyco. Just 40 metres out, really blended in. So we're 2/10 down on Behrman at the moment. Behrman's done a 33.3, so I think the AI have generally been able to get a good lap in all of them. Ugh! Oh, that curve's scary. Oh, I'm giving Hajar such a toe. Don't do it, Isaac. Oh, we're really low on the limiter, aren't we? Right, I'll be strategic. I'll lift out early and hope that he doesn't hold me up. But Isaac Hajar, they're literally going to run, overtaking me. That doesn't bode well, does it? Dump the battery. Let's go. What's it going to be? No, we're way down. Way down. 17th, man. Oh, that's a shame. I think Hajar didn't help us out there, but that's a shame. That's a real shame. I thought we had a little bit more in the car.
Qualifying, plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
But there we go, Russell through. I think that, yeah, that's just your big 5 teams, isn't it? Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, no, actually Haas, Esteban Ocon's through. Williams as well through. Oh, so obviously, yeah, Lando's not through, is he? So it's basically, yeah, your big 5 teams minus Lando Norris. But Esteban Ocon has made it into Q3 then, so that's a little bit of a shame. Dirksen did go quicker than me as well, by 0.4 of a second, so good effort. Very good effort by him. Stroll, and I qualified by Lance Stroll, man. That's a real shame. Real shame. But yeah, I feel like Hadjar probably cost me about half a second, so I don't think I was going to make it into SQ3 anyway. But that's not a bad run. In the grand scheme of things, you know what, we'll take it. I don't think the car's got great speed here. It was just obviously Q1 was basically perfect conditions, so 17th place on the grid ready for the sprint, but with changeable conditions, who knows what will happen. Yeah, the AI are very good in qualifying. Very good in qualifying. Yeah, we have definitely got a car for race pace. Hey, Cam on a 3-year modiversary. Thank you, buddy. What did you get me for our anniversary? Will I race together? Like we always do. Like the good old days. Oh, this sprint's going to be brutal, man. If that rain rolls in, if we get like a red flag or something, that sprint is going to be evil. Absolutely evil. Right, chat. You know the drill. Get your predictions in. Ready for the sprint race. Where do you think we're going to finish? If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins. If you're on YouTube, let me know in chat. Yeah, we definitely have a car that is more race pace orientated. I'm hoping Dirksen can do well early on as well. But turn 1 here is critical. You can really make up. You can gain or lose a lot through that first corner. P10 I would take. It's not quite points, but I would still take it. I think you'll finish somewhere in the top 24. I hope so. That implies, Chris, that I'm going to finish this race, so no mechanical failure. I'd be happy with that. P13 to P15. DNF? Hang on a minute. Why are we saying DNF? 780 noggins on me getting a DNF. That'll be a shame. That'll be a real shame. Engine's gonna blow. I mean, so far, I haven't had a mechanical failure.
Welcome to today's sprint.
On this game.
This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
So, fingers crossed, today's not going to be that day. Just putting it out there. I'm going to spin, am I?
We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of
That's the wrong way to look at this, Rocket Dan. That is the wrong way to look at this.
3.3 mile
There's
circuit.
definitely less mechanical failures on F1 25 anyway.
Provides the best passing opportunity of the
Much
lap,
less mechanicals.
with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14.
It's always mad just how much is now
Let's
arranged
run you
this
through
track.
the driver grid order for today's
Like, when they
exciting
first came
sprint.
here, there was nothing. And now there's like a whole city built
Oscar
around it.
Piastri lines up
Like,
on
I know
pole
it's
position,
Shanghai, but it's
just
nowhere
ahead of
near
George
Shanghai.
Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking
I'd
at
rather
rest
have the
of
mechanical
today's
failure in the
grid,
sprint
we
than the
have
race, yes.
Hamilton,
Bottas, sorry, Piastri even is cooking, man.
Kimi Antonelli, and Verstappen.
Another pole.
Sainz, Albon, Hadjar.
No
and
major
Esteban
shockers then in your
Ocon.
top 10 in the end.
Colapinto, Lawson,
It's alright, that's okay.
Ollie Behrman, and Dirksen. Stroll, Perez, Alex Dunn, and Fernando Alonso. Lindblad.
Oh yeah, you need
Norris,
a set, don't you, Eugene? Give me 1 second.
Bottas, Gasly,
I'll let them do their waffle.
Hulkenberg, and
Unless Cam's
Gabriel
got a sub.
Bortoletto rounds off the grid.
Yeah,
Which of
Antonelli
these drivers
desperately
will
needs
get pole
buffing.
position today?
They have already
We'll
said
soon
he
find
will,
out.
but they haven't yet.
And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that
Give me
a
2
change is
seconds,
as
chat.
good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was.
Don't remember
But
winning.
can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future
Hey,
races,
welcome in, Neil.
including
I hope
this
you're doing
one.
well.
and you set that ball rolling.
I got to give
That's
you
the
Zena's
critical
setup
thing
ready
that
for
they're
NASCAR
looking for
chat.
here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
What's it doing? Load. Oh, no.
Okay,
Eugene
we've got
VRS
that
is
relief
broken.
of having points on the board finally. So let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
It's completely broken. Like, I think the website's down or something. It's completely gone. I'll have a look when I finish this. Oh no, there we go. It's working. How weird. Where are they this week? Is it Michigan? Oh no, I think VRS is down. Nothing's loading. Yeah, it's just not working on my end. Oh right, okay. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to stick with the mediums, aren't we? I can't really afford to waste a set of hards here. But I feel like we could be in for a crazy race. We'll wait and see. Oh, I'm enjoying the DLC so far, Sosa. It is good fun. It's very different to kind of base F1 25, which I quite like. But we shall see how we get on. Apex Vision, Zonex, thank you both for the follows. Let's do this thing. Sprint race up first, then chat. Looks like everybody's on the mediums. Not really a surprise. 5 red lights are on. Lights out, away we go. Oh, you got to really try and use that electrical power off the launch. Dirk's in there, getting a good start. Orlando as well is trying to be brave. He needs to be, though. He needs a good start here, right on the outside. That's worked. That has worked very well. Up a few places. I mean, there's kind of like some of the bugs that existed with F1 25 are still there, but haven't noticed too many completely broken things. Ooh, Stroll. Oh, Sir Lancelot. Woo. To the inside of Behrman. Oh, that was brave. I didn't know how much room he was going to give me on the inside, so I just thought I'm better off not trying to risk it too much. Dirkson's doing very well, though, immediately up to P12. So, yeah, our teammate there, able to get to the inside of the first couple of corners. I believe the invisible bump is still there. You just don't notice it as much with the 26 cars, because they're not as low slung. Right, let's go. No, Sosa, that's a glitch with because I've got a mod on the game. That's not an issue with F1 26. Yeah, I think it feels like this engine is the slowest in a straight line. The first few rounds of CS are going to be nuts. Just nobody will know what they're doing. I'm looking forward to it, though. Oh, here we go. Lawson and Behrman tripping each other over. Liam,
Okay,
where are you
overtake
going?
Enabled, overtake enabled.
Yeah, luckily, again, turn 1 is such a good place to recharge the pack. You can afford to dump some of it beforehand. So I can have a look at sharing the livery. What I might do is just let Arcade,
Okay, so
who made it,
overtake
share
is
it.
active. Overtake mode
It has got a
active.
couple of
You're
custom
gonna get more
Matt212
power from the
logos on
hybrid
it.
System. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past.
Ah, maybe it's an issue with my team then. That'd be quite interesting. So yeah, I was surprised that this, like, say, Agile dog walked me in qualifying. Like, we saw him just pull past me in a straight line. So maybe it is an issue with the my team cars. I haven't listened to the last couple, just because normally last 2 and 2 and I listen to them in the car and I haven't been anywhere. Just because I've been busy with F1.
Okay,
But I know we're going to listen to Fridays. Oh, Oscar's got an issue, chat. Oscar Piastri with an issue.
And you don't always need to go full throttle.
Yeah, we're definitely
Try
down
some
on the
lift
straight
and
line.
coast before
No.
braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra
Won the
energy
race
deployment.
last weekend, pole position
some
here,
information
and it's
on
all gone wrong
Piastri.
for
They're
Piastri.
retiring from the race.
That's a big shame. Really early on in this sprint race, he'll take grid penalties for the main event now as well. That's a real shame for Piastri. But it does mean Dirkson's into 10th, so I guess we'll look at that as a positive. Yeah, Mark always giving you tutorials is so annoying. I mean, you could, in theory, just mute him and keep, like, subtitles up, but... Oh, yeah, awesome.
Okay, mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode.
It should know after you've got, like, more than 10 hours on the game that you know what you're doing. We know what we're doing, Mark. Leave me alone. I know what to do. I'll be a proper... Actually, to be fair, Mark was Kimmy's engineer for a while. Or I think he was his lead mechanic, wasn't he? Ugh, Lando. Just see Lando Norris trying to send it behind us. I guess I've kind of got to defend from Lando a bit to help Dirksen. But on the other hand, I don't want to help Ocon. I'm leaving the car generally in medium and then using boost mode in certain places. I don't run hot lap or off really in races, unless I'm in a very specific scenario. Ooh. Can we get a run on Ocon? I just want to put the car between
Okay, start actively conserving fuel, please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting off the throttle as you approach a corner. Let the drive slow you down a bit before you start active braking.
Ocon! Just want to try and pinch me. Absolutely dump the throttle mid-corner. Just try and narrow off his line. There we go. So look at that then, man. A 10th and 11th early on. It's exactly what we want to see. Nice and easy. So really now, I'm just in a position of trying to help Dirksen. Oh, actually, I forgot to check about the rain.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So team name don't believe the rain is going to rock up in this sprint. I'm not going to slow the pack down too much, but I'm also going to defend. As best as you can in these new regs. And with a car that is way down on straight line speed, apparently. Right away! I mean, if you use the boost out the corner, there's not a lot they can do. I can see the YouTube chat. I just obviously can't read everything whilst I'm driving. Lando's going to be... Oh, Ocon's off both spots. Lando's probably going to be near impossible to defend from long term.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
That would definitely be before the end of the race, chat. So that's something to keep our eye on. Rain is on the horizon. Will we see a switch to inters? That's the next question. Yeah, Dirksen's doing well early on.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. And gap to the car in front.
So Shanghai as well, for those of you that don't know, is normally a track that when it starts raining, it gets really damp really quickly. So it's more likely you want to make the switch here than in other venues. So Lando's being an error. I mean, I think we are going a little bit quicker than Dirksen. He's just kind of driving into no man's land, it feels like. I'm just having to lift out a little bit later, just so Lando doesn't try to get a run. What do I think is the most underrated, overrated, and best and worst track on the Canada? Best, Spa. Worst, Hungary. Overrated? What track does everybody think's great, but I don't rate that much?
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
Thank you, Lando. Don't know about over and underrated. Oh, no. Yeah, Lando's absolutely mugged me there, hasn't he? Can I get back to him? Oh, yeah, we can. We can try and make his life awkward. I said this is all for Dirksen early on. Look at that. Get the elbows out again. Just give him a bit of that, chat. Ooh. That's what you got to do. I've never seen any of Class's Farm. Stoop Games, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Normally, obviously, I just jump on the game and start streaming.
We've got 12 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, but I got camera shake on, because I can't really notice it. I think I leave a little bit of movement on in game. I'll have a look afterwards. Ooh, Lawson's got Norris. Do I have camera shake on? Like I said, I honestly haven't noticed it. If I do. Yeah, I do. Wow. Can't remember what I had it on like F1 25. Annoyingly, I lost all my settings for this game. We'll try that. Oh, that's so much better. How had I not noticed it? Hey, have a good one, MP. How would I not notice that? I would say F1 26 is better than F1 25. But it is a very different driving style. Which suits me a bit more, I think. Oh, see, I love normal TV pod. Cockpit cam is terrible on the F1 games. Oh, yeah, we got an opportunity to run away from Lawson and Norris though, at the moment. They're now just squabbling with each other. So we'll try and run away. Yeah, considering we were on maximum camera shake and I barely noticed it, but now I've disabled it, you really spot it. Well, come on in, Jaden. Yeah, it's definitely slower in a straight line, isn't it? Not by a lot. It's only a couple of miles an hour, but... Oh, we got yellows. Oh, that's an Audi behind, I think? Is that Bortoleto or is that Hulkenberg? Yeah, Lawson's got Norris again. Which Audi is it, chat? I think it's Bortoleto. Oh no, it is Hulkenberg. Okay. So that's the second time I've seen Hulkenberg retire from the Shanghai Sprint in this game. Yeah. Death, taxes, and Audi engine on fire. Things guaranteed on F1 26.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.7 seconds.
I mean, the more that Norris and Lawson battle, the better. Are we... Yeah, we're ahead of Gasly, aren't we, in this race? I was going to say, maybe there is an opportunity for a point, but I think Dirksen could get Colapinto, but that would be it. He's having a very good run.
Down to our last 10 laps of fuel.
Let's keep Norris as far back as we can. He might have just got Lawson for good now. Although again, he could be a sitting duck down the straight. We'll wait and see. The engine's holding up fine.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain
so that'd be about lap 14, lap 15.
Like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Oh, that could be a real dice roll towards the end of this sprint, chat. That could be fascinating. You do need new setups for the F1 26 update. Matt212 setups, there's a link in the YouTube description if you want to head over there. I'm going through the tracks one a day, providing you guys with new setups. Yeah, Dirksen, I mean, he's not falling off awfully. What do we do, chap? Do we try and get the jump on Dirksen now?
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, that normally means less than 10 now. So that ray is definitely going to rock in. It's just whether the AI want to take the gamble. Or whether I take the gamble if they don't, or vice versa. It's always Shanghai sprints on this stream series are nuts. Deal with Norris. I don't think we're going to be able to deal with Norris, though. I think Norris is just going to be relentless. Like, Norris is probably just going to have me now. There's not a lot I can do about it. Here goes the McLaren. He gets alongside. Try and keep him pinched to the inside. He will normally back out towards the final corner. Yeah, there you go. But he did mug me off last time. So I've just got to be careful on the exit. Now, I definitely prefer these regs to drive. As I said in yesterday's stream, I just think the F1 game handling model didn't suit ground effect cars. I think that was ultimately the big problem with it. A couple of the games felt better, but just the way those cars drive didn't suit the games. I mean, Lando is
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. I
mean, I'm making his life a misery in this sprint, and I do not care. Again, it's so easy just to try and carry way too much speed into there, and the car will just understeer. Yeah, if we can get Dirksen, I think we've got to go for it now. I think we've got to go for it against our teammate. Because Colapinto's looking quite vulnerable as well. If we can move ourselves up to P9. There's a bit of a gap up then to Hadjar, but... See, the AI is still very, very good at it there. They're not impossible to match anymore, but they are still strong. Oh, don't defend now. Oh, Lando! Oh, I thought Lando was going to try and go for it on both of us then. That was brave.
And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I thought he'd back out. He didn't. Get the elbows out with Lando Norris. I'm sure he's not a fan of us at the moment. Let's not forget, Alex Dunn was a McLaren Junior before he got his big call-up with Manor Grand Prix. Oh, come on. Yeah, we just don't seem to have the speed even against Dirksen. I wouldn't say we're running way too much downforce here, but I think we might be slightly high. But I always prefer having slightly too much downforce than slightly too little.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Up over those curbs, nice and easy. Whoa, back end got loose and lively there. Ooh. Bad. Yeah, we just lose enough there, don't we? And the thing is, if we didn't have Norris behind us, then I could probably attack Dirksen more. We'd have to recharge quite early this time. There you go. There's 213, 214. So this thing has got some speed. You just need a good slipstream. Right, I think we'll try and get Dirksen into turn 1 then. Try and stick close to him at the final corner. Whoa. Let's go.
Boost mode is available now.
Come on, Joshua. Team orders. Alex Dunn is faster than you. There we go. Oh, don't let Lando through as well. Don't let Lando through. Come on, Joshua. Defend. Oh, I think Lando will get him around the outside. No, Dirksen. You were meant to help us. I spent so much of this race helping you.
Ahead, please. 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, we'll do another weather report.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming.
Oh,
so
it's
be
definitely
careful.
on the way.
Okay, dries seem like the best.
Keep an
tyre
eye
for
on the
now.
sky, ladies and gents. That rain is going to be here. Our traction control is not on. I run no assists at all on these games. No assists, 110 AI. Yeah, they seem to have messed up the way underfueling works with red flags again. It was an issue early on F125 and they fixed it, but they seem to have broken it again on F126. Orlando. I mean, I'm not entirely sure there's going to be a huge amount I can do against the McLaren man towards the end, but we've done a good job up to now. Ooh. Orlando again gets a little bit of an overcorrection.
Top 10 now, keep it up.
I mean, we're going quicker than Colapinto. The problem is, though, that's only P9. Obviously, points to the top 8, so it would be largely irrelevant. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna be tight on fuel. Oh, there goes Lando. Yeah, nothing I can do that time. I didn't expect him to use that much battery there, so I'll try and stick with him as best as we can.
Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps.
6 more laps is okay, we've only got 6 more laps of the Grand Prix. Repo, thank you for the resub, buddy, I appreciate it. Plenty of content coming from the F126 pack, don't you worry, sir. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, look at that, Lando immediately is just gone, hasn't he? Yeah, we're not seeing much
5
fuel.
minutes until rainfall expected.
Oh, now the
5
team
minutes
aren't
till
thinking
rain.
the rain's going to arrive. Alright, let's see how much we can save down here. Yeah, we are not able to save much in this car. The Audi engine seems to be very efficient. Yeah, we're not really saving anything, are we? I mean, really, I just don't want to be braking at all at turn 1. You can save a load through there, but then we just seem to be burning it up around the rest of the lap. Yeah, Dirkson's really fallen off, though. That's a shame. He was doing well early on.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.5
I think, again,
seconds.
it's doing some of the fuel runs and practice and stuff. Kind of screws over the delta. Yeah, like through here.
Okay, stand
Oh,
by. We see
no.
a problem our end, and we're looking into it.
No, please, don't be a mechanical. We literally spoke about that. I wouldn't even mind if it's like a straight line mode failure or something like that. Don't be a mechanical failure. Not in round 2. Manor can't afford this, chat. We can't have these kind of issues this early on. Come on.
We're looking at some imminent
No.
gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and misgears.
What does that mean? Is this when, like, the engine is, like, slightly broken? Basically until the end? Sometimes it basically just messes up your performance. I think that might be the one where it's you just lose performance. Yeah, we might have to let Dirksen back through. Yeah, we'll let Dirksen back through, he can go. Yeah, it is the loss of performance one, isn't it, I think? Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, man. That's a real shame. That's a real shame late on. So it basically just means the car's way down on power. So there's not going to be a lot we can do. Especially as we're still trying to fuel save as well. Yeah, it never actually messes up the gearbox itself. It just pretends to make an issue. Yeah, we're just going to be a sitting duck, man. We can't do anything.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.1 seconds.
We'll try and defend from these guys as best as we can to help out Dirksen, but again, I don't think there's a lot. Is it going to rain, though, before the end? It's the only other thing. Still the top 10 score points.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I think it's down here as well, or along the red line. Whoa. Where are we going? Look how far that Mercedes is out in front now. Whoa, yeah, nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing there. Lawson will go through. Behrman will probably... Oh, sorry, that's Ocon. Ocon will have us as well. So you lose probably a good 2 seconds a lap from it. And obviously when you're already in a back market car, 2 seconds is huge. I mean, look at that. Lindblad and Behrman. I mean, that's such a short run there and they've both gone by me. Ugh. We'll see if we can hold on against the back markers, but that's such a shame. It's a really odd glitch to destroy, but it basically just feels like you're way down on power. Yo, Stoop, thank you for the €5, buddy. I appreciate it. Love the content and the work. You're more than welcome. Mixed feelings about the DLC. Fun handling, but I feel a lot like ERS management is going to be needed to be quick. If you're doing like league racing and stuff, I feel like, yeah, the ERS management will take quite a bit of getting used to. If you're doing career mode, though, I've already kind of found that it's quite easy to manipulate the AI. You can gain quite a lot out on the AI by just doing a few little cheap tricks and things. So it kind of depends on whether you're doing career mode or online. Yeah, we can't even get it stopped there now. Ain't weird. Because I like playing the F1 games and come back to you when a certain course has got anywhere near as an in-depth career mode as the F1 games do. I love the handling model on the AC games. Some of the mods by like RSS and stuff are incredible, but it's trying to set up like a career mode on AC is impossible. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain, chat.
Come on, you can win that place back.
So are we going to see any kind of swap? Yeah, I mean, we're having a fuel save as well a bit more, which isn't helping, but it's a good job we weren't going to score points in this sprint anyway. But yeah, we are just falling like... What's happened to Bottas? Bottas has had a generation... Has he pit? Either Bottas has pit or he's had a generationally stinker of a race.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
See the AI pit. I mean, if they pit, I will definitely gamble it this late on. I will underfuel, but just know it. Oh, someone's spam. Or someone's got an issue. It's one of the Haas cars. Ocon's had issues. It's
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, that's our 3rd mechanical of the
The
sprint.
track is clear.
That's quite a surprise. Because we'd already lost Norris and Hulkenberg, hadn't we? So Esteban Ocon now also gone. It's a race of attrition. Anybody going to pit? No, I don't think so. But obviously, with it raining more, that'll help us fuel save a bit more.
Right, a gap to the teammate ahead of us. 10.7 seconds.
Yeah, the AI just flying by now. Like I said, with those mechanical issues, not a lot we can really do. We're just so down on power on corner exit. Like, you're looking at it there, I got my foot to the floor and they're just going. Even though we're using battery. Ah! Sorry, Alonso. Yes, Bottas had to pit. I assume Bottas had to pit. I have seen a Mercedes rear wing. That is nuts. Oh, Alonso got on the wet stuff. I mean, we are going to sink the fuel. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's definitely... I think we're at the crossover point there, or near it. Obviously, nobody will pit. There's no point, but... Maybe if I pit, I could still be out Bottas. Oh, no, I don't want to get mugged by a Honda. Look at that. I'm on the boost, and he's still driving by me. I'm literally using everything in the car, and he's still going through. That should tell you just how down this thing is now. When an Aston Martin GP2 car is quicker. One more lap to go, though, the sprint. Gutted. We'd worked our way up early on. I don't think, like I said, we weren't going to score a point, but I wanted to believe.
Final lap. Push, push.
But ultimately, you shouldn't believe, chat. That's my life motto of the day, apparently. It's quite depressing, actually. So the AI around certain circuits will only really use the battery in certain places. So, like, for example, at Suzuka, you can gain a load on them down into 130R just by using more battery. It's some tracks they use a lot of it, a bit like with ERS on F125. Some tracks they use a lot of it, other tracks they don't seem to use much. It's just a bit weird. Like Madrid, for example, you can gain loads on them down after the first chicane, down that short shoot. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. George is going to win the sprint race this weekend. Ahead of, I believe, it's Leclerc and Verstappen. But a little bit further back, I think it's Hamilton in P4 ahead of Antonelli and Hadjar. Williams are going to bag a double points all, but despite his best efforts, Lando Norris and McLaren are going to come away from the sprint pointless. Obviously, with Oscar Piastri having a nightmare as well. See our first retirement of this sprint race Saturday for him. But yeah, in towards the final corner though. Like I said, a bit of a disappointing one. Felt like we deserved more from this sprint race. Felt like we deserved a top 10. But finally, into the penultimate corner, we've got the fuel back. So I guess that's good news. But too little, too late. But ultimately, it was the mechanical issues that dogged us here. One more corner to go though, from what was it, 17th on the grid, all the way to P10 and back to P20. Sometimes you get those races.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, sprint race was a disaster, but that's okay. We use the sprint as practice. All eyes are on the main event. That's what we're focused on. They have made no tweaks to my team for F1 26.
Concluded, join us next time for qualifying.
It's still so stupid that you can't use your own driver, but still.
Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Well, there we go, though. George Russell, 3.5 seconds clear of Leclerc. Verstappen then in P3, like we said. I've had a Hamilton, Antonelli, and Isaac Hadjar. And then, yeah, both Williams inside your top 8. So, yeah, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, and Williams picking up all your points then from Sprint Race Saturday. Lando Norris, a good recovery drive from 20th to 9th. Only 3 seconds away from getting a point. Dirksen did hold on for P11. So that was a very, very good job done by him. So good, steady progress made by our teammate. Bortoletto, 24th to 16th in the end. Yeah, the only person we were able to beat out was Bottas. He didn't pit, but I don't know what happened to Valtteri over the course of the sprint race there. Esteban Ocon, Hulkenberg, Piastri, they'll all probably be serving grid penalties as we head into the main race. Has that changed up anything in the drivers' table? Piastri's still leading, of course. Russell, though, up to P2, just ahead of Norris. Hamilton and Leclerc now tied. Antonelli still ahead of Albon, Hadjar, and Verstappen. Of course, yeah, that's Verstappen's first points, isn't it? Sainz still ahead of us, but obviously no other new point scorers apart from the Dutchman. Constructors-wise, then, McLaren still 8 clear of Mercedes, 9 clear of Ferrari. Red Bull back ahead of Williams, but still Manor, we are P6. Right, that was a bit of a nightmare. Let's get into real qualifying. Yeah, next one's going to be a win. I believe. I believe. We've got what it takes to win here. That is definite. It's not a maybe, it's not a perhaps. We have got the pace to win. Not really. Right, let's go. Full wet qualifying this time, so this is going to be brutal. Jalen, welcome in, buddy. I'm doing very well, thank you. I
Welcome
hope you are
along
as
to
well.
Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand Prix weekend.
I mean, I
But
don't think
before
any
we
of you could have
progress,
predicted the
we need to
mechanical issue.
qualify.
Some of you
Who's
did tell me a
gonna take that
DNF.
coveted pole position. How will our grid line up? We're about to find out. Welcome
How good are the
to
AI in
qualifying.
wet qualifying, do we know? I know they're pretty good in dry qualifying. How are they in wet quali? Easy win. Easy top 3. Easy top 3. 16th? Do I want to use wets or inters? Inters, by the looks of it. Anything over about a second delta normally means the inters are better. That's my rule of thumb. We'll wait and see what the AI do, though. Obviously, they will steadily bring a slightly drier line. Yeah, there you go, inters. Although they're no quicker than they were on the full wets. I think what I'll do, I'll put a little bit of extra fuel in. We are really burning up through tyres, aren't we? So I'll go build lap, push lap, then maybe an off lap, then another push lap. Just gives us a bit more time, allows us to get our foot in. You do boost in qualifying, yes. You mainly boost out onto the back, like the straight that isn't straight. That's like the best place to use it. So like I said, first run then, I'll bring it down to medium. Yeah, I'm gonna do a build lap first, make sure I feel confident, and then we'll do back-to-back pushes. That's the plan. Because it just allows you to get some tyre temp. Yeah, this is right on the cusp between inters and full wets. So I assume that rain shower from the sprint race yesterday, just from the rain from the sprint earlier, just hasn't dissipated. Oh, look at that. You get me to 8th gear, there's just nothing. So I just want to get a better idea of what the grip's like, you know, through turn 1, through some of the danger corners. I want to just get a lap on the board that we can chase the delta with. Sometimes that's what Formula 1 is all about, building it up. Not trying to immediately go out there and set the world alight. Just building up speed. That was... I reckon my Gran could brake later there than I did, but still. I mean, I don't think it's imperative that you stick on the dry line, but it definitely helps somewhat. Definitely helps somewhat. In certain places. But sometimes the dry line can be just so broken. Furthy, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. How? I'm 7/10 up on Stroll and I'm not even on a push lap. Hello? Ugh. I mean, I guess it's strong. But he's quicker than Lawson. I wonder if track is ramping up then steadily. We'll wait and see. How do I feel about being in the same team as Gillen this season? I mean, I know who picked it. I can't say I'm surprised. I'm sure there will be fireworks. Right, come on then. Let's try and go for a bit of a better lap then. So, yeah, there you go. We lost a bit of time by the end of that one. But immediately, look at that.
Okay, I'm afraid we've dropped to P24. That's P24.
Hey! Max Gamer, thank you for helping us reach 11,000 followers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. 11k on the big Twitch. Wild. Absolutely wild. I think I only really started streaming a bit more properly about a year ago. We've gone purple through Sector 1. This is how we're going to celebrate 11k. We're going to immediately go pole. Put our Manor on the front row of the grid. Whoa, he says. It's having quite an awkward time, hasn't it? Trying to get our qualifying runs in. You were the 11,000th follower, Max. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't know why I'm braking early. There's no point. We don't need to lift and coast on the inters. That'll be absolutely fine. So we should make up some delta down the back straight. Smurf coming in with 20 gifted subs as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Congratulations if you got a gifted sub. Enjoy it.
Okay, just
You get some
2 laps
cool
of fuel
emotes.
remaining now.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the sub community. Whoa, that curve's horrible. Our first lap hasn't felt bad then. We've got 5. Well, actually, we might have to go for 2 more push laps. I got the fuel. Maybe this year is about trying to be the last car on a run. Yeah, P15's okay, actually. I reckon there's easily another second in it. Do we want to try and use a bit more of a karting line? I don't know. Yeah, nobody else is outposted. We are. Oh no. Oh, that's what you got to be careful of. Just trying to be a little bit overzealous there. Again, we're really good through Sector 1. I don't know why we're so good through Sector 1. That's insane. See if we can just find a bit more around the rest of the lap. There you go. Half a second up. It's just so... It is great, kind of that. Sometimes the car will bite, sometimes it won't. But that's just like learning the handling model. Again, I'm getting up on that curve when I don't need to be. Oh, look at that. Another 1/4 of a second fan through there. It's good news. Yeah, we'll have to give it 1 more push lap, I feel. Everybody else is coming out. Breathe on the loud pedal out into the back straight, ladies and gents. That was important. Find a little bit more. And we'll carry that speed all the way down this back straight. Again, you still want to lift out a little bit just to increase the rear end stability. But not loads. And we're going to find another second there. So lap times are definitely ramping up. Well, I think this is going to be the last... Yeah, this is the last lap in terms of fuel then. We're up to 5th. So track is really ramping up then, but we might be in a bit of trouble in terms of timing if everybody else is able to improve. We'll wait and see. It's very weird qualifying though, just doing lap after lap after lap. Yeah, I think track is definitely ramping up. I'm kind of in the groove now, so I just want to keep pushing it. Another half, another 6/10. This Manor car comes alive when the heavens open. Find a bit more there. I think we compromise ourselves through the second part. Yeah, just lose a little bit. That worked out okay. Definitely the grimp is ramping up. Is everybody else starting their final runs? It's going to be so interesting to see how much pace everybody else finds. Another 10th there. It's all just little gains. Ooh. Oh, I messed that up.
Ooh. Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now.
Yeah, just lost a little bit of time there. Not enough to worry about though. This could still put us purple temporarily, which would be huge. If we can somehow put this thing, even if it's just for a second, purple, I would be very happy. Come on. 1 more corner. A few cars haven't come back out, interestingly. So we're going to be safe from a few guys. I reckon we might have made Q2 anyway. Yes! Manor P1 chat. Fastest on the board for now. But I guess the real question is, will everybody else go quicker? I think we're safely into Q2. I don't think there's enough cars out here to not make Q2. But we will take that. We will absolutely take that. Track is definitely ramping up a bit more. So yeah, we could see a real mix-up on the grid. I'm just going to circulate because I want to see what lap times everybody else does. I assume, obviously, there's not a chance we stay fastest. Unless, I mean, I can see a Mercedes out there, so I would expect them to go quicker. Exactly, we got the TV coverage for the sponsors. That's important. So, Caddy hasn't gone quicker. Behrman's gone to the top of the pile by 4 thousandths. Wowee. Dirksen doesn't go quicker. Yeah, we're definitely safely through, though. We're definitely safely through, so that is huge. I think there could be some surprises there. Colapinto goes to the top of the pile. You gonna see any more? I mean, sure, yeah, we've got a couple of Audis coming through, a Red Bull coming through. I think it's that Mercedes right at the back, isn't it? Hajar goes second. So Hajar not quicker than Colapinto. Surely that Mercedes will go to the top. Gasly goes quickest as well in the Alpine. No. Okay. So Gasly fastest then in Q1 chat. That's a surprise. Antonelli 200ths of a second away. Colapinto P3. Hajar, Behrman, ourselves. Please tell me Dirksen made it through. Oh, 18th for Dirksen. Quarter of a tenth of a second, man. That's a shame. That's a real shame, and that would have been useful to get Sainz out down in Q1. Verstappen's out, though. Leclerc's out, though. So there are a couple of shockers in there. Wasn't expecting that. Certainly was not expecting that. But now, with Max and Charles way down the order, there's a chance. There's a real chance. Max is, I mean, I know he scored points yesterday, but he had a stinker last weekend as well. So there's possibilities here. Tricks, Electronic Goat, Simo, thank you all for the follows as well. Sorry I missed those. Is the track ramping up, or is it? It's just going to stay like this, isn't it, all the time? I mean, I don't want to keep destroying intermediate sets. I mean, we haven't really got any good intermediate sets left, have we? So, yeah, we'll use those, but I'm going to head out a bit later this time. Yeah, I'm gutted Dirksen didn't make it through, man. He might gain a few more spots thanks to grid penalties, but that's a shame. So lap times, yeah, pretty much the same again. So I think it is just the call of being last one out there. We'll take the fuel out. So we're looking for, yeah, like a 50 if we can. That's the goal. Right, let's go. We had our fun in Q1. Now we just got to try and see if we can make Q3.
We've dropped to P17. P17.
I'll get out of the way. We got enough time to get out of the way for everybody. I want to be the lap. What are you doing, Bottas? I'm not having that. I'm not having that. What is that from Valtteri? Where is he? Where's that Cadillac gone? Where is he? Hey, where is he? Is he gone? Where's the Cadillac? Oh, there he is. Let's have a look at this then, chat. So I'm Valtteri Bottas right now. I've got a great slipstream to finish off my qualifying run. Oh, a car's come off the racing line. I'm going to hit them. I mean, he goes around like a spinning top. What is that? Why did he pull out of the slipstream then? He basically just aimed for me. You know how we almost went into the back of him in practice? Maybe that's his repayment. I mean, he has got that move done on the Audi, so they've completely screwed each other over. But yeah, where we don't have a fresh set of inters now, it's going to be a little bit more tricky. Yeah, I'm sure that will make a YouTube short. I'm sure of it. Right, let's go. A little bit squirrely out the final corner. 3 seconds on the clock. Who says I don't cut it fine? I just gotta hope the AI now don't screw me. I'm looking at you, Bottas. Again, Sector 1 will kind of be the big tell here. We're very, very good through Sector 1. Purple, that's a good sign. 1.1 up on Hajar. So Isaac Hajar might not make Q3. Actually, Isaac Hajar won't make Q3.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Although little wheel spinny moments like that don't help. Yeah, there's definitely not the absolute grip that we had in the first session. It's a little bit more tricky to come by. Car just wants to break free slightly. Purple sector 2? Okay. We're flying along. Did the AI just mess up their runs? Or is the track actually ramping up? Are we going to be able to put Manor fastest again? Come on, don't mess it up. Just don't mess it up. That's what I've got to be doing. We need a boat when it's raining like this. I mean, we're going to be down, I would have thought, on straight line speed. So we'll probably lose a bit of time there, but Hulkenberg and Bottas just go back to the pit lane. Because Manor... Oh no, what are you doing, Valtteri? What are you doing? I had to just back out of that one slightly. Sacrifice a couple of tenths. Will it be fastest? P2! Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Who went quicker than me? Was it Lando? I think it might have been Lando. Yeah, there you go. Lando, quarter of a second clear. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Hamilton third, ahead of Sainz. Piastri. Both Mercs make it through. Colapinto makes it through. Behrman and Alonso. Alonso in the Aston Martin into Q3. Clearly one of the Rainmeisters there, doing a very, very good job. Any major shockers? I guess Hajar. That's a bit of a disappointment for him. But apart from that, both the cards, Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg as well, Bottas. So, yeah, not too many surprises there. But, yeah, I tell you what, so far, dare we believe, chap? I know I keep saying it. Dare we believe there could be a pole lap in this car? I want to believe. I want to believe. Ethan, thank you for the follow. I assume track conditions are the same again. Yep, there you go. 92% stable weather. So, yeah, this is going to be the set. We've got one run that we are able to pull out of this car. Otherwise, the tyres are just a bit too warm. So, Russell's done a 49.2. We did a 49.3 last session. That's what we've got to be keeping an eye on. But I want to leave it as late as possible again. Let's go. Come on, chat. Definitely feel like this Manor suits the wet weather. I feel like the AI aren't as great in the rain. But I'm not complaining. I mean, we got Virgin Atlantic on the Halo chat. We are flying. Might be the worst pun I've ever done, but I'm sticking with it. Oh, Russell, a 48.5. That's mad. The Aston Martin career mode will be... Oh, no, there's not enough time. What? No. Why have I gone out with such little time? Oh, chat, what are we saying about that? That's a shame. Am I allowed to do that again? I feel like we got screwed over there by in-game RNG. Because I left with 3 minutes 10 again, and that was fine last session. I feel like I've been screwed over there with the longer out lap. What are we thinking? What are we saying? I feel I should be allowed that again. Say, I left at 3 minute 10 on the clock. I knew was fine to make it. And yet the final session, it just put us like 10 seconds back. Smurf, what are we saying? I'm just genuinely intrigued to see what lap time I can get in Q3. That's my whole thing. Like, even if I did an out lap with 3 minutes on the clock, I would get around. There has to be a limit. Yeah, a limit somewhere. Not want to get screwed over by just bad RNG by the game, surely. Surely. Throw up a poll. Throw up a poll, I say. 60-second poll on Twitch only. See what people want. Let's have a look. Am I allowed to restart? See, even Dart says restart. And that's rare that Dart takes sympathy on me. I mean, I like it, but... I said, so basically, for those of you that don't know the way the game works, when you go out to start a lap, depending on where it starts you around the circuit, it's already allowed the same amount of time. So I basically just got screwed over. Even I'm voting on the poll. 75% say yes, 80% say yes. Al Pastor, thank you for the follow. 85% say yes. Who's voted no? That's what I want to know. 81. Yeah, surely that's a restart. Just of Q3. Just of Q3. 83%. Smurf. Yeah, we're restarting that. It is definitely swung in the favour of a cheeky Q3 restart. I think that's fair. Like I said, I just wanted to get a good lap in. I wanted to leave it as late as possible. If I mess it up again, then fair enough. But up to that point, we were having a really good qualifying session. There you go, 80% of you said restart. So, it's a good job I clicked that button. I'll give it 3.5 minutes on the clock, just so I got a bit more time. But let's go. We should now definitely... And look, it's even put me back in the right spot as well. So that time round, I left 30 seconds earlier, and I've got a minute more time. EA, everybody. F1 26. If I get pole now, it'll be absolute scenes. Smurf will never forgive me. That's why we really need to try and get a pole lap in. Yeah, I'll end up bottling this, won't I? I'll end up completely messing it up anyway. Right, let's go. One last Manor one-shot glory. Well, I can't mess this up now. I've got to be really careful. But not too risk off either. I don't know what fastest time is. Oh, there we go. Lando's done a 49.7. Didn't quite carry enough momentum into turn 1. That's okay, though. But very good through the first sector. So you can be a little bit brave around the rest of the lap. A little bit of slip there. It's okay, though. Purple. We always go well through sector 1, though. 7/10 up on Antonelli. Okay. Alonso's had a good session as well. It feels so good in 6th gear through that. It just rotates. Cool. Nice and easy. Oh no, didn't activate the straight line mode at the right time. Purple sector 2. Well, 1.3 seconds off on Antonelli. What time has he done, though? He's done a 150 flat. So we are right on the money with Norris. Sector 3, though, is where we have lost time all session. Is this about to be a huge result for Manor Grand Prix? Their second race back in the sport, in treacherous conditions here in Shanghai. Could this be a special lap? Make sure I nail the braking point down to the hairpin. Just at the 100-meter board there, rotate the car in. Second gear, bit of short shift on the exit. Come on. Nice and easy. One more corner to go. Oh, a little front lock up. That's okay, though. Come on, power to the line.
Yes!
I think it's pole.
Lap. We're all very,
Yes!
very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Woo! Pole position. Oh! 28 thousandths of a second. Look at that. Lando Norris. Pipe down, sir. Pipe down. Manor Grand Prix on the pole, ladies and gents. We love it. We absolutely love it. Lando P2. Oscar in third ahead of Lewis. Carlos Sainz, Russell, Antonelli. So Mercedes had a nightmare in the end. Alonso there in P8 ahead of Ollie Behrman and Franco Colapinto. But what a storyline. Points on debut, chat. Pole position here in Shanghai. What a start to the year. I mean, how many spots am I going to lose early on? It's a dry race. It's going to be bad. FIA have announced a post-qualifying inspection of the Manor. Absolutely. I don't doubt that. But the car just came alive. The car absolutely came alive. Right. Let's get a setup for Eugene. VRS is working again now. Is it? Why is it still A? Oh, there we go. It is Michigan. M for Michigan, chat. Michigan International. Oh, do you need a setup, Eugene? Are you good for a setup, sir? Right, let's go. I'll load into the race whilst I do this. My team is, yeah, a live stream series. Need it. I'm getting it for you now, sir. I'll DM it to you. Right. If I go, Discord, where's Eugene? Yeah, it must be the water. We are checking. We are checking. Oh, I didn't realise you messaged me earlier on, Eugene. Sorry, sir. Files. Load. Don't worry about sorting one out, sir. I can hook you up. Right, there you go, sir. Michigan's been sent to you. Let me know how you get on, buddy. I try not. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go grab a fresh glass of water, chat. Otherwise, this is gonna get sweaty.
It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Alex Dunn lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today,
glorious.
We have Hamilton, Sainz, George Russell, and Antonelli, Alonso, Behrman, Colapinto, and Pierre Gasly, Lawson, Hadjar, Valtteri Bottas, and Lindblad, Dirksen,
Those are 9 very good wheel rim. Wheelbase even.
And Charles Leclerc, Albon.
What I would say, Zumi, if you've never had a sim rig before,
Piastri,
start out with like a Thrustmaster
Ocon,
T128
and
or
Nico
something like that.
Hulkenberg rounds
Give
off
it a
the
few
grid.
months, see
It's
if you
almost
enjoy
time
it,
for
and
those
then
5
spend the
red
money.
lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to.
I'm enjoying
It's easier said than
F126
done.
Clippy.
Anthony Davidson. Well, our 12th team have made a real impact on the grid. They've got a brilliant driver lineup. Engineering-wise, they look really settled. And commercially, they've been massively impressive as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to have that understanding.
We're
Keep
getting hype.
bringing the money in from
We're
a
getting a
financial
hype
point
chat.
of view. That's what keeps your team pushing forward. But as a team principal, you also need to have, my belief, is a good understanding of the technological side of this sport. It's so techy. You need to be, in a way, a bit of an engineer yourself.
Well, there you go. Apparently, I'm not much of an engineer. I can't say that surprises
Okay, here
me.
we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So I think the 2-stop is going to be the way forward today. Oh, the game is telling me a 1-stop. Good heavens. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see about that. I'm not convinced. I'm going to go a little bit under on fuel still. I'm going to go like a lap under on fuel. But I'm not sure those mediums will go that far. I don't want to use the softs. They do not work here in Shanghai. But let's wait and see then. How long will I hold on to the lead, chat? That's the real question first of all. Will I just fall backwards immediately? Let's do this thing. Manor on the pole in just their second ever Formula 1 race back. 5 red lights are on. 4 lights out, away we go. Oh no, I've almost hit the anti-stall. Oh, there you go. I held on to the lead for about 3 seconds. Hamilton's going to try and have a look. Didn't know if we were 3 wide there, so I had to give him room. And we go all the way around the outside. Oh no, Hamilton just going to squeeze me out. It was fun whilst it lasted. Ah, oh, man, that's a shame. I mean, we might be able to get a run down the short shoot. Hamilton goes defensive. Norris is already trying to run away. Careful on the brakes. I'm used to the wet lines now. We're going to clear Russell? Yeah, just about. I mean, we've got to get the elbows out. We've got to remind these guys that we're here to fight. We're here to compete. Yeah, I feel like 26 laps on the mediums will be near impossible. What other tyres have I got? Hamilton's absolutely kicking the back end now. Oh, I've got no more mediums. That's the problem. So I might have to try and take these as far as I can, then go hards, and then maybe a quick blast on softs at the end. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Like I said, the softs just aren't that great on this game. Not with these new cars. There goes Russell. I feel like, I don't know how many of you remember this, when Jenson Button qualified like P2 at Austria back in 2016. And then was like P11 by the end of lap 1. That's what it feels like in this car at the moment. McLarens, Ferraris, Mercedes, they are just flying by. Yeah, absolute GP2 engine.
Overtake mode active. Overtake active.
AI is
You've
set
got
to
more
110.
power now from the
I
hybrid
only run
system.
max
Use
difficulty on this
boost
game.
on the next long straight to get past.
I know what I'm doing, Mark. I know exactly what I'm doing. Whew. Okay, so Sainz has tried to go aggressive then. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a race with those guys, am I? That's the important thing. Like, I'm not genuinely going to be able to keep up with Russell or Hamilton over a 56 lap
overtake
race.
enabled.
Oh, it's just the understeer there. If you've accidentally used a bit more battery up the hill, it just pushes the nose out so much. This could end up being like a pole to P11 run. Just generational. We'll wait and see.
With the new power units this year, you'll want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle.
I know,
Combine
Mark.
lift and coast into
Shut up.
braking with boosting out of corners
Quiet.
and see how you get on.
Yes, I'll try that. We'll shut you up. A little bug in Australia. I've seen there's one where like the wall down in towards the final sector just isn't there. It's like you just fall through it. That's quite funny. I've seen a couple of clips of that. Oh, there you go.
You've
I
lost
mean, we're
some
only
time
6
to the
tenths
car
off.
behind.
I mean, over a 56 laps, that adds up, but still. Yeah, the battery on these new cars does burn up quite quickly, but you do also recharge it quite quickly as well. So it is give and take. I mean, if we can just stay in the boost mode of Russell, that would really help us out.
Look out for a
I
bit of
honestly
understeer
thought
when
that was gonna
trailing the
be,
car ahead. They're going to be getting
mechanical.
off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres. So
I
try
feel
to
like
get
this
past.
would be the race from pole where I get a mechanical failure. Engine goes pop on like lap 40. That's my prediction, chat. Oscar Piastri had a mechanical failure from pole yesterday. Maybe that's the curse. Maybe nobody wanted pole, that's why we got it. Who knows? Are you on Xbox, forever blowing bubbles? Because I know wheels on Xbox at the moment are completely broken. I've done the setups for the... I've done Japan already. That'll go live tomorrow. But I'm only releasing one a day. The problem is I want to make sure I test them properly before I release them. You're braking too late into the corner then, Unlimited Gaming. You want to lift and coast on the way in. Otherwise, yeah, the back end will step out. We're staying in the boost mode early on. I guess Sainz as a rear gunner as well on those hards is really useful. Because I don't think this car's that much slower than the Williams. So I think Sainz is basically kind of defending me from Antonelli. Which is very useful. might lose boost mode this time round, though. Yeah, Norris is already trying to check out. It is a British 1-2-3. That'd be quite cool to see on the podium. Apparently you can set like steering saturation to like 74 and it fixes it somewhat, but you just need to wait for EA to patch it, annoyingly. It's so stupid. I don't know how they've messed it up, but they have. Oh, I don't get a warning. Did I get a warning in the sprint race, chat? I don't feel like I did.
With tyre wear for
Look at
now.
that. That was only a
Keep taking
36
care of
flat. We've got speed. Let me get it hooked up. Saudi, I think I'm looking at about 18-13. But it depends on the car you're in as well. These are not F2 cars. I do enjoy rallying. I've been trying to keep up with the IRL WRC this year. Yeah, Audi car probably, you might want to up it a couple of clicks or on like 2015 wing. Oh yeah, I think Sainz now is getting into the swing of things with those hards. The hards often take a little while to fire up. Come on, Manor. Go! Yeah, Sainz is closing in a little bit. Yeah, top end though. Oh, okay. Go on, George. George having a look for a move on his ex-teammate. Again, if these two hold each other up, that can be handy.
Gap to your teammate behind.
Oh no, here comes. Yeah, nothing I can do against Sainz that time. We've got to take the chance to charge the pack. Otherwise, I'll just be a sitting duck all the way around. This is sometimes you've got to pick and choose your battles. I mean, I wasn't expecting to go all the way around his outside. Who's on softs? Is that one of the Alpines? Sainz! There was no room there. I was comfortably ahead of him. Oh, he's going to send it immediately. He's not happy about that. No, I've normally got a fair idea of kind of like the track and everything like that. Some of the characteristics of the circuit. Defend like Albon in Monaco last year. I'll just put people in the wall.
49 laps of fuel remaining.
I see, I've got so much battery by the time I get into here, which is a good problem to have. But then I'm like, am I just not using enough elsewhere? But there's not that many places between turn 1 and there that I want to be using it. And then I just dump it all the way down this straight. Oh, there you go, Antonelli now. Oh, no, that's bad. I don't want Antonelli getting around Sainz. Antonelli's got around Sainz, chat.
You're coming up to one of the Mercedes cars.
I don't think I am, engineer. I think I'm trying to keep up with the Mercedes car, but I don't think I'm closing in on him. Although Hamilton has now got away, so I don't know. Japan's setup will go live 5 PM UK tomorrow night. They're going to be 5 PM daily. Look at that from Antonelli. That Merc is so
And
quick.
gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
I'm trying. Yeah, nothing we can do against that Merc. Whoa, already can do that. Okay. Maybe there is something. Whoa, don't understeer at me. I can't lose the wing. Chat, it's Manor versus Mercedes. This is not what we expected to see. Got the elbows out though. Dump a little bit there. Because we know we'll get the charge back anyway. Yeah, we're hanging on quite well early on. It's just a question of what the tyre wear's like. Yeah, I think Kimi will probably have me here, though. Tyre wear is not bad. Just over 2% a lap is more than manageable. Maybe we could one stop. No, don't you dare come across my nose. Yeah, I'm sure Croft is loving this.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still
Alex
gain
Dunn.
position.
Oh no, that's a warning. Pole in his second ever Formula 1 race. He's coming alive. Yeah, so Colapinto's on softs, so he's in trouble. Verstappen's making very good progress early on. So is Leclerc, though. Dirkson's not running badly, though, to his credit. Again, I think the goal is to try and keep Sainz at bay for as long as I can. Yeah, Lando's gone. The McLaren still is very good in this game. Like, Lando is absolutely checked out. But yeah, now Antonelli will start scampering away. I'll be intrigued to see when Colapinto fits. I would assume it'll be sort of around lap 15. But I honestly don't know. Yeah, the one stop in a 50% race here is very good. The thing is, obviously, in a 100% race, you've got way more time to gain back the pit stop deficit, basically. So 2 stops are way more doable in 100% races. Oh no. The darker orange is Manor. Oh, Sainz there, I think, got screwed over by my mistake. Furus
Okay,
and 4K. Thank you both for the follows.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, Piastri's scraping with all of the Hasses and Cadillacs, because you cannot tell the difference between them on this game. They need to make the Cadillac logo like the little dot black or something. I'm not using none. I am leaving the ERS on medium. It is the way to go with this new car. If you leave it on none, you've just got no speed at all. Yeah, the Audi should be grey as well. Yeah, Science is falling away a little bit. Agile's up to 7th. Hey, have a good one, Matt. If I don't speak to you before, sir, I hope you have a good weekend. Oh, I know, Wooder. It's mad how much you can recharge the pack. Brox as well, thank you for the follow. You get like, yeah, 30-40% charge down there, it's nuts. Destroyer, thank you for the follow. That's a proper Twitch name. But the thing, you don't change gear ratios IRL anymore, Crisp. Plus, in-game, everyone would just opt for a longer box. I was reading something yesterday about the 2014 Mercedes chat. And because they were worried about the torque on the engines, and obviously the wear on them as well, if you watch some of the onboards back in 2014, the gearing on that Mercedes is insane. I think at Spa, they did something ridiculous. They did 350 kilometers an hour, so like 215 miles an hour in 7th. 8th gear was basically like how they run in IndyCar, where the top couple of gears are just like a few extra mph. It was wild. It'd be cool if you could, like, yeah, tweak to get, like, opt to run a slightly longer ratio or something like that. But the meta would just then be run the long ratio. Like Las Vegas and stuff, you'd be so OP. I mean, this is the thing. People keep saying, like, oh, this year's cars feel really slow top end. That's... The whole point is they do lose a lot of power top end. They were completely designed in that way, because speeds were getting out of control. I think Hulkenberg did 360 kph at Montreal, with a slipstream using a load of boost. And obviously straight line. So they're not slow in a straight line. I'm enjoying the DLC, Mikalo. It's really good fun.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Ooh, easy. Easy on those rears. Oh, there you go. Verstappen and Hadjar now. Oh, they're going wheel to wheel. So yeah, I think the Red Bull's going to have me pretty soon. Yeah, not really a surprise that more and more of these kind of top cars are shuffling their way through. I'm not struggling too much with understeer. The car's okay. You just need to use a bit more lock than you would with the F125 cars. Yeah, P4 to P6 was probably brave. But then again, you think if we get a few mechanical failures up at the front, could be doable. It's a long old race chat. We'll wait and see. I mean, we're not losing much to Antonelli either. That's the other thing we've got to think about. Kits, thank you for the follow.
We've got
Welcome,
44
welcome.
laps of fuel left.
Yeah, the kind of the overrun on the Red Bull engine sounds so good. A little bit late on the brakes there. That's okay though, gathered it up nicely. That's sometimes what you got to do, is just accept you need to V off the corner a bit more. And obviously you've got the boost then to get off the exit still. Hey, thank you, Pistol. I appreciate it, buddy. Welcome to the stream. What phone have you got, Crisped? Yeah, Verstappen's gonna have me soon. Ah, okay. So I've got an S23 Ultra. I've had that almost 3 years now, and that's still holding up staggeringly well. Ugh. Yeah, Manor Racing beats out Red Bull. We always knew it to be true.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.8 seconds.
I certainly am loving the F126 DLC. I find these cars way more fun to drive. Switch your engine audio to drive. Yeah, it's not going to be long before Max goes through, I don't think. So what have we got? We've got Leclerc then not too far back either. But Sainz is still hanging on, so yeah, I think if we lose these next couple of spots as well, then we'll basically be kind of battling them with most of the midfield. I mean, Dirkson's got to be running about P13, so he's having a pretty good time. The aim for the race, survive. If we can score a point, I'd be a very happy man. A7, welcome on in. Oh, yeah, there goes Max. Same engine, chat, but the Red Bull's just much quicker in a straight line. They've screwed me. Damn you, Red Bull.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Yeah, thanks, engineer. Yeah, I don't think it'll be long before Hajar comes through. Leclerc's on softs, though. So I don't know what Leclerc's doing. Hey, welcome in, Bruins. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So gifted subs are basically, as far as I'm aware, you buy them for other people. So like someone else gets sub benefits on the stream. Oh yeah, Hajar.
Okay, that's 42 laps.
Look at that,
of
even
fuel
on the
left in
boost.
tank.
Not a lot we could really do. Sometimes we've got to pick and choose our battles. And let's not forget, chat, as well. Red Bull are putting the engines in these cars at quite a cheap rate, so probably good to keep them on friendly terms early on. Yeah, medium to hard is the strat. Just because I got no other sets of mediums, otherwise I would too stop. But yeah, like I said, tyre wear's holding on very nicely. It's quite a surprise. Yeah, Lando was gone up at the front. The only other one is Oscar. He is making zero progress. Magma Legends, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member as well. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice and easy. I think if that was the case, Smoke would just delete Twitch. Again, it's kind of when we get in the boost mode, we've got a bit more speed for a while. And I feel like Leclerc and Colapinto's tyres should be falling off a cliff. Maybe Leclerc on a two-stop is going to be an interesting race. I mean, if we can beat a Ferrari in race 2, I will be a very happy man. I'm running 360 wheel rotation. I mean, we've literally got Noom written on the car chat. That's what we're trying to do. Noom, noom. A little bit of understeer there. And again, just the AI can, whoa, absolutely mash the throttle down. Yeah, so I think Leclerc's going quicker than the Red Bulls as well. Ow! Oh! I tried to scratch me cheek and poke myself in the eye. Ow! Oh, chat, that really hurt. I gotta... Ow! I don't even know how I managed that. I missed my own face. Oh, that's so... I can't drive one-eyed. I lose all depth perception. Oh, that really hurt.
Okay,
I'm not
keep an eye
winking
on
at
that
you all
gap ahead,
lots.
please. 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start wearing safety goggles to stream. Please don't clip that. That was not my finest moment. Hey, welcome in, Slim. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, it's just off for turn 3. AI there always seem to get a good run. Ugh. I mean, there's a good gap back to Colapinto. Science is really falling off.
Okay, 40 laps of fuel left.
Oh, I hate the way the AI missed the apex there. Yeah, I don't feel like IRL F1 drivers poke their own eye out mid-race very often. On the other hand, on the other side of that though, you don't want to be sick in the cockpit either. We've all heard that radio from Mark Webber. Yeah, I'll try and stick with Leclerc, but that Ferrari's fast. We are not. I mean, look at that already. He's just driving away. And his tyres should be obliterated. Look at that, he's saving battery, we're still barely gaining anything. yeah, the Weber radio is awful. So bad. So it was kind of wild. Mark Webber's known for some really random stuff in F1. He won the Monaco Grand Prix twice and almost became a world champion. But he's basically known for flipping over the back of a Lotus. Not bad for a number 2 driver and vomiting in the car. And of course being a Canberra Milk kid. Which if you don't know what I'm on about, chat, just Google Mark Webber Canberra Milk Kid. It's such a great sing-song.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, Leclerc's taking those softs further than I thought he would. But then again, so is Colapinto. Oh no. Wah, come on. It's just a reminder that these tyres are beginning to go off as well. And any chance of a toe still on Charlotte gone. Mark Webber is a very famous pilot. A lot of people forget that he was the first one to flip that Mercedes back at the lot. In the late 90s. Ethan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, there you go, Leclerc's in. As soon as I start talking about tyre wear. So he clearly wanted to get by me, get me out of the extra battery range, and then just pit. I'm intrigued to see how far Sainz goes, though. Is he 1 or is he 2 stopping? Like, this would have been the end of the sprint yesterday on the next lap. We're only at 40%. I should have known that the tyre wear was going to be fine. Because we did the sprint with no issues, and that even started to rain.
Joshua's coming in for his stop now.
So Dirkson's on a 2 stop, though. That's a shame. So Lawson's running up in 9th. Okay. Believe it or not, I am now out of control. It's still always Buemi as well when he lost both front wheels here in Shanghai. He still steers, even though the car's spinning towards the wall and he's got no front wheels on it. He still tries to turn to straighten up the car, which is kind of incredible, you think, because that's just racing driver instinct. Yeah, the recharge now is nuts.
And so that's 38 laps of fuel remaining.
Bard, welcome on it. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is just instinct, isn't it? You're not even thinking about it. I mean, we've had a couple of crazy saves on this game, haven't we? We had one in Vegas, didn't we, last season, where I didn't even hit a wall. Ooh. It doesn't feel too bad through 1 and 2 yet. That's normally a pretty good tell that the tyres are really beginning to struggle. It's actually the rears that feel worse, as proven there. I'm using a Fanatec CSL GTDD. I believe exclamation mark wheel will give you all of the technical details you require. Yeah, it's a full splash screen now, isn't it? Whoa, no. Right, I've got to be more careful now. These tyres are beginning to hit the cliff. We cannot afford to push the limits. We've got to drive within the limits. We've got to nurse this car. It is still unstable. I'm really enjoying the way the cars feel, Quinton. They definitely aren't as quick as last year's cars, but of course they're not IRL. They've got a bit more understeer to them, which I quite like. Obviously a bit less straight line speed. You can't be as aggressive over curbs, and obviously the recharge and the energy management is huge. But once you kind of start wrapping your head around it, like a little bit of lift and coast into the corners, everything like that, I find them really rewarding to drive. I'm loving them. So I think if we can keep the gap at about 5 seconds over Sainz, I'll be happy. That's got to be the goal at the moment. Just keep that gap to Sainz fairly stable, because he should, in theory, have the tyre advantage now. Until we pit, Sainz should be a little bit quicker, and then obviously once we pit, the advantage will go back in our favour. Devon, welcome on in. Definitely, it's not quite breaking traction yet, but it wants to out of there. It really wants to. I do not compete in F1 esports. Not a chance. I am A, not quick enough, and B, not motivated enough to be that quick on this game. Look how far Lando's ahead now, man. He's got like most of Sector 1. Mercedes is the new McLaren, it would appear in this game. I need to save a bit of battery.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.8 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 31.8 seconds.
So Dirkson's pitting, he's only 32 back. Interesting. Whoa, don't snap. Yeah, she's getting lively.
35 laps of fuel remaining.
I did do F1 esports back in like 2018. I qualified through like the Monaco event and then got taken out on lap 1. So never quite made my F1 esports dreams a reality. And that was me done. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, we might be able to hold on to P7. We still obviously know Leclerc's going much quicker. So we could end up in a battle with him. Piastri seems to have made his way through most of the slower cars as well. So that would bump us down to P9. But honestly, P9 best of the rest again? I would not complain. I would definitely not complain with that. But it is a long old race. A lot can change. Can see some mechanical failures, all bits and pieces like that. Oh, that's perfect. We just got it down to 0%, but it started harvesting before 0. Look at that. You get half a charge back through 1. Oh, Leclerc's cooking. Leclerc is cooking the chat. But of course, effectively now, that's the gap between us. We've both got a pit stop.
Okay,
Gap to
the car
actually
ahead,
gone back up. I don't know if he's been battling with Lawson a bit, but seems like now we're just trying to not push the car as much. We're actually finding more speed again, which is nice. Crisp on a 3-stream streak. Yeah, not got a pen. We only had 1 warning. I didn't think I got a single warning in the sprint. Well, either last 2 and 2 has just got home chat, or I've been broken into. I definitely just heard the door slam. But this is about the time last 2 and 2 should get home. Oh, yellows! One of the Mercs! What's happened? Russell's gone. Is that a retirement? Don't think. No, he's just beached it.
Green flag.
What? And Russell might get DQ'd, chat. I mean, that would be a near perfect time for us to pit. But Russell is definitely stuck out there. What a weird moment. Yeah, Russell's been disqualified. There you go. That's a freebie for us then. Lando Norris into the pit lane. So maybe he was hoping that we get a safety car for that. But George Russell, out of nowhere in this GP, has been disqualified. Lando's come back out on softs. So he's clearly just having fun with it. What a weird turn of events. Oh, another one. Lawson's binned it. What is happening? Why is suddenly cars struggling for grip? Leave Lawson off in the wall. So he's going to have to limp an entire lap then, if he wants to get that car sorted. If he needs a new wing. Is Shanghai suddenly got 0% grip for people? I feel like because you attack less, I feel like getting less pens is a bit easier on F126. I'll say this now and get like 20 seconds worth in CS, even though it's at Monaco. But I feel like it's more manageable. The worst one now at Monaco is accidentally cutting the swimming pool because you don't have as much bite.
Okay, that's 33 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, we're basically bob on fuel, aren't we? And I'm not having to worry about saving it at all today, so that's good. Well, Madrid, the second chicane story is completely broken, isn't it? You can basically straight line it and you don't get a warning, which is stupid. Hey, welcome in, Gastab. That would have been Smurf. My biggest hate with Madrid is the final sector. It's not an awful lap up to that point. And then just the final part of the lap is just driving around a trading estate.
Pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I think it'll be interesting to league race on a few times, but I don't think it's going to be a hugely popular circuit in the game. And like I said, they need to sort out those track limits. I don't know who tested that or didn't test that, but how on earth that slipped through QC, I will never know. The sprint, we came 20th in the end. We suffered with a mechanical issue late on. So unfortunately, we just sunk like a stone. But then we got pole for the race, so we're doing well. Another one spam. One of the Williams, I think. Well, it's got to be... So the Albon, or I think that could be Gasly's LP. I think that's a Williams. What on earth is happening here? I guess it's just dead tyres people are struggling with. Ooh, back end wanted to break free. Hey, welcome in, Benny boy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. But we have been able to manage these mediums pretty well. So we definitely will be able to one-stop. Unless something crazy happens. I guess the only thing is if you got like a safety car in the second half. Yeah, Sainz is beginning to reel us in. Leclerc is definitely reeling us in. So yeah, Leclerc will have us by the end. But we've been given a freebie through Ross.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Oh no, we can't stay out much longer. These tyres are beginning to really fall off. It would probably only take about another 10 laps to lose a whole pit stop. Once they get over 60%, they'll be horrible. And there's no chance there's no guarantee we get a safety car or anything like that. I could just screw ourselves over. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Oops. That almost broke me wrist swinging out my arm. Let's have a listen. Where is teammate? Oh no, that's
no rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest time.
I clicked the wrong button. What am I doing?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 30.6 seconds.
There you go.
Okay,
So he has taken a bit of time out of us.
They're in 18th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 42.7.
Hey? Why was his last lap so slow? Did he pit or something? I doubt it. Unless he went medium to softs or something, which would be very weird. Yeah, wet weather in the sprint, in main qualifying, we were just absolutely on it.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
We got it on pole by less than, well, it was about a quarter of a tenth, wasn't it?
Push
We're running fairly in position. Leclerc probably will get us, but apart from that, I think we're doing pretty well. We're definitely going to dive in this lap, though. But I'll be honest, chat, I wasn't expecting to make it this far before the tyres gave up. I thought this was going to be a horrible two-stop. where I had to basically stretch all 3
And that's
stints.
30 laps of fuel remaining.
But I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Matt212 Subs, they work. They work for looking after the tyres. It was a glorious pole lap. Sykes is beefing with his ex-teammate as well. That's helpful. Yeah, we're doing alright, Dan. We're doing okay. We're going to peel in this lap. And I'm looking at the mini-map. We might still come out ahead of
Okay,
Piastri.
pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it.
A little bit of understeer
Keep that
there.
in mind as you approach.
Its eyes are gone. Did a door just open and close behind me, chap? I feel like I heard something in the background. Oh, good on you, Dan. I'll be tuning in, sir. The race lengths are... They do... 100% races really allow for the 2-stop to become viable. The only reason we're not doing a 2-stop today is I just don't have enough tyres. Because it's a sprint weekend. I hate the fact that pit lane speed limit just doesn't work. I don't know how that's so broken. Right, yeah, I'm looking at, like, Piastri, and I think that's an Audi just behind him. It's the world's loudest burger.
Okay, go, go, go!
Oh, they
That
land
was a
Oscar's pit as well.
fantastic
Wonderful.
stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Well, that's worked out well. We've come out just out of Hulkenberg, so we can get these tyres up to temperature, and then we should be able to go to the end. Do I need to update the launcher again, do I? I will definitely download the new update. I'm worried as well, chat. My headphones told me about half an hour ago that they were running low on battery. So I hope I don't have to finish this race with no headphones, because that would be quite bad. So basically the launcher that I used to get this Manor mod working. But of course it has broken a few other things. Ford engines, can't you tell by the sound? That's definitely a Ford motor. Every once in a while I just get worried that it's going to rain. It's been so overcast during this race. Yeah, Colapinto got the job with me. That's quite a surprise. So I guess now we're trying to see if I can undercut Leclerc again. These next few laps are basically critical if I want any chance of beating
gap
Leclerc.
ahead, 1.6 seconds.
So Behrman's having a good race so far in the points. The Haas car's not that good for some reason on this game. I mean, we're only a few seconds ahead of Dirks. But he's not doing terribly.
It looks like
Oh,
we might have an issue.
no.
Hang in there. We're attempting to manage
No, please, come on. If it's a straight line mode failure, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. If it's a proper mechanical, I'm going to be gutted. No one has had a mechanical failure at this race. Please don't let us be the one. I literally said at the start, okay, that's arrow. That's not the end of the world. Wait, is it stuck open or closed? Please say it's stuck closed.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need
Yeah, I
it.
know about boost mode. Oh, it's stuck closed, that's fine. If it's stuck open, it's terrible. But now we basically can't do anything. It basically just means we're a sitting duck in a straight line now. We're about 10 miles an hour down. Which, again, is much better than it being wide open. But that probably now means I can't do anything against Leclerc. It's also going to make it way more difficult to go for overtakes. Yeah, look at that. Behrman just drives off. Even if I do get round him, he'll just come straight back past us. That's annoying, but could have been a lot more painful. I mean, we could still get a mechanical. Yeah, we just got so much more grip, don't we? Still got to try and go for it. Oh, yeah.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
I've sent it. Well, we locked the rears. I was ahead of the apex, though. Formula 1 rules, that's fair. I'm not sure how fair that really was, but it's done. The Honda engine's better than the Audi according to the game. I'm not convinced, but the game reckons it's better. Lando has got such a lead. And Stroll's been lapped again. I was going to ask why Stroll's so bad in this game, but it makes sense. Right, so we've got about 1.5 seconds heading out into the back straight. 1.8 seconds over Behrman. What will the gap be by the end of it? 2 seconds over Behrman. You just see us losing time. Yes, we lose probably about 4 tenths. So it's probably worth about, I would have thought, 1.5 seconds a lap round here. Reverse circuits are still in the game. They are still doable. When I tried to pit on the formation lap, I did that at reverse Austria. My wheel setup was about £1,000. Fanatec CSL GT DD. Formula V 2.5X wheel and CSL Elite V3 pedals. My rule of thumb is somewhere between 30 and 50 meters of Lyco into the big braking zones. So I can see there, I'm braking at the I'm lifting at the 150 and braking at the 100. That's what I like to do. I like to extend a braking zone by about an extra third, is my rule of thumb. But it does depend corner to corner as well. Like, sometimes you can make up quite a lot just by lifting into a corner, rather than braking later. But like there, I like to go for a lot of Lyco, just because it's quite a tight corner. So you do have to be a bit flexible with it. Oh, that's the annoying thing as well. The straight line mode chat, oh, there's yellows, will only fix if I pit. I hadn't even remembered that.
Clear.
So it might well mean that I've got to pit with like 12 laps to go onto a set of softs. Otherwise, I might net lose out more. Oh, it's an Audi breaking down. There's a surprise. Is it Hulk? Is it Bortoletto? It's going to be our first mechanical failure of the day. Yeah, it's Hulkenberg again. So Hulkenberg retiring from both races here in Shanghai with mechanical issues. That's a shame. Yeah, so I could try and pit now and hope to make up the
Gap to
time
your teammate
lost.
behind.
But I don't think it's worth
8.7
it.
seconds.
Well, I guess 2
Okay,
seconds.
we've got a full course caution. The safety
Okay.
car's out. Keep an eye on
I
the
don't know
delta.
why.
Need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain
Do I pit
positive
now?
Delta.
Go to softs and then go
Right, drop
back
your
to
speed. Our
hards.
delta's too low.
'Cause it means
We're
we
gonna
can
risk
fix
a
the straight
penalty.
line
Slow
mode,
your pace
which is
immediately.
useful. A load of cars towards the back of the pack up here. So obviously what you want to do as well... Oh, you can run lean. Interesting. Did not know that. Yeah, Lewis did get safety car luck there, I think. Why is that a safety car? There's only one car. Don't get done for speeding. Yeah, normally though, that's really helped Leclerc. Both Ferraris, that's helped. Lando's not pit though, interestingly. So yeah, we'll dive in, we'll go to softs. We'll get the straight line mode sorted. But do I then pit straight back over to hards? I mean, they're barely worn, aren't they? They should be fine. Effectively, we're just sacrificing track position, I fear. Because I can't stay on these tyres, annoyingly. That's not a thing. Yeah, Ferrari International Assistance. Yeah, take it, the hangman. Take the offer. Yeah, but I've seen the AI retire there before and it's never caused any issues. Yeah, so we'll get the straight line mode fixed. I'm worried, though, that we're basically just going to be right at the back of the pack, aren't we? But if this doesn't fix straight line mode now, I'm going to look like a right mug.
Joshua's in the pits.
Yeah, there you
Joshua
go.
is
Dirksen in the pit lane as well. That's okay. Right, fix this. No, come on. Don't mess around with... Oh, no, what? I'm on mediums? Right, I'm going to have to go hards then, aren't I? Oops. I forgot about that, chat.
You only have to stop once now.
Yeah, I'm
One
definitely going to
stop
have to pit again. Oopsie daisy. I forgot about the mediums. Yeah, they're destroyed. So we'll have to dive back in. Hey, Fruit, smoke morning, buddy. I hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're looking after yourself. Yeah, so once we pit, we're going to be right at the back of the pack.
We had an
No,
issue
what?
removing
Oh.
the right front wheel. I know it's not
Thought it was
ideal,
gonna be a
but let's try
mechanical
and put it
failure.
behind us now and get back into this race.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well, thank you, Fruit, sir. Good to hear you're well. Yeah, I got offered done. I got quite a good lineup. The only one I was missing was Fauna only. But apparently the game can be a little bit funky with who you get offered. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to re-emerge at the back, aren't I? I think Stroll's one lap down, so I'm not at risk of getting jumped by him, but... Yeah, that has really screwed us over, that issue. So yeah, we'll go back to the hearts. There's not a chance I can take softs to the end. Yeah, I can't use, like, the battery manually, which is weird. Don't know about that one. But we'll dive back in, we'll go to the hard team to the end, unless we get another safety car, and then we've still got those soft tyres, so food for thought. Sean Bogdanovich. What I want to know is why can't you start an F2 career mode in driver career now? Why is that not a feature? So yeah, we are going to be down to 21st, 22nd? 21st place. Stroll's still way further back. And then Hulkenberg and Russell are gone. Because yeah. Yeah, but it seems like such a weird thing to cut, doesn't it?
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Right, I've actually got to make sure I catch up to the safety car. I've got to look after these tyres a bit, but we've got to make sure we catch up. Hey, Tiggs! Welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're well. Yeah, so I think if we got another safety car, we probably could gamble softs. But at the moment, these hards are barely warm. Remember, we did start on pole. And we have been absolutely screwed over as this race has gone on. This entire weekend, we have not had much luck. What about them feels so weird, Atomic Sniper? They're very different to last year's cars. I was gutted as well, chat. I did the 100% Mad Ring race a few days ago, obviously for pre-release, and that gave me my A license online, so I have officially 100%ed F126 before F126 came out. But I think it's the first F1 game I've ever 100%ed, which is quite impressive. I haven't bottled it, I got robbed. We had mechanical issues. But it will be difficult to get back in the points. But I'm going to try. But this is kind of what you expect with a new team. Issues like that will get in the way early on. We just got to put them behind us. And focus on doing what we're doing. I really hope safety car isn't in this lap. Otherwise we might be in trouble. I won't be doing any online racing tonight. We've got 22 more laps of this race, and then I'm going to go have a shower, because I am sweating. Oh
Safety
no!
car in this lap.
Half the
Safety
field
car
haven't
in
caught
this
up.
lap. Let's make sure
Are you
those tyres are up to
joking me?
temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in
Come
position
on, how much can we
until the green
close in?
flags.
This is terrible because it obviously won't let you catch up properly. No, let me go. Oh, come on. No, why are you stopping? I got my foot to the floor and it's just not letting me go. Oh, this is so annoying. We might just get close. Whoa. I'm trying to push. I think we will get close. We might not be all the way there, but we'll be close. Yeah, Lando's making his way down into the hairpin. Come on. I mean, Stroll's the one that's been really screwed. We should lap him. Stroll's going to be a lap behind everybody, which is quite funny. Yeah, we're going to be pretty close, chat. That's annoying, but not race ruining. Yeah, we're pretty much at the back of the snake. There you go. Race control says nothing. That's good to know. Well, that could have been worse. But green flag racing underway once again, then.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Are they yellows out already? Or is it just Stroll having to let everybody by? But now it's going to be difficult to try and make an impact. So all the drivers that started on hards have probably got a huge advantage, because they're now on fresher mediums. Yeah, carcass temp is still broken in wet races.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done.
So
but be
basically,
aware, these tyres
Pokedex,
need
what
to get us to the
happened?
end of this race.
I was running around in like P7, P8 battling it out. I then got a straight line mode failure, and the only way you can fix it is by pitting. The problem is, by pitting, I didn't have tyres that could take us to the end, so I had to pit twice. So that's why I've been shuffled to the back of the pack. But it was either I pit twice under the safety car and get shuffled to the back of the pack, or have to pit under green and be further away. And on standard. Just feels sluggish now. I don't know. I think DRS. I think it was the DRS that was broken. I think the DRS, the way the DRS would fix itself was broken. But that, in the straight line mode, I think they fixed that. Are you going to bottle it last corner again? I hope not. That's not the plan. Oh, there you go. Stroll is kind of letting everybody through. Ugh! Lance, out of the way. There you go. P20, 21, 22 all battling. There's a lap in it, but still. Come on. Let's try and get ahead of at least anybody. I mean, that's a long way around turn one. Dirksen, yeah, it's gone badly for both Manors. This race really has fallen apart for us. It's a shame. We could still get a mechanical failure. That would be the nail in the coffin, wouldn't it?
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Oh, yeah, of course. Lyco out for half a second of the AI's like, yep, I'll dive you. So, Dirksen's got ahead of Bortoletto. I mean, could we still score a point? That would feel like an achievement with everything that's happened. It's going to be a tall order. There's a lot of quick cars in front. But we know we've had good pace tonight. What? What are you doing, Alban? Yeah, the AI's grip is still good through there. Oh, no, that was early. Oh, come on. Go. Go.
Okay, mate. Boost
Go.
mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it.
Come on. I mean, that is VMAX in this car, isn't it? 214 miles an hour. Oh, I wanted to have a look to the inside of Bortoletto, but not happening. Ooh. Oh, no. He'll lift down. No, he didn't too badly there. Right, come on. We've got to help out Dirksen. Well, Dirksen's got to help out me.
You're increasing
I
the gap
haven't
on the car
bottled.
behind by 5
Anybody
tenths
that
a
has stayed here can agree with me. I have not bottled this race. I got unlucky with RNG. Is what actually happened. I've tried to sacrifice myself a bit now to make the end of the race better. I basically had to pit twice under a safety car to fix this straight line mode. Oh, Dirksen, please don't defend like that. Not from your teammate. I mean, look how much Albon's gone instantly. Don't often see moves there, but the power of new ERS. I didn't bottle it. That'll be the name of this video. I didn't bottle it. ... We're not last. I'm 18th. I'm ahead of loads of people. It is kind of weird to think 18th, literally in last game, would be right at the back of the pack, and now suddenly you're beating 6 cars, but you're still 18th. It was just genuine, like, bad circumstance. Like one of those things that just completely erodes your race. But I'm not giving up. Because there's like a V-carb keeping up with the front runners, so anything's possible. How do I feel about not being nominated for the World Cup? I'm gutted, man. But it does mean I get to sit at home and watch it eating chippy chips, so I'll get over it. I mean, Piastri's still not running top 10. Piastri's had an absolute stinker here. He looked in control in Australia, got pole for the sprint, and then just all that confidence got knocked out of him with that mechanical. Give me... Flair? Sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. And Ralph, and your boy Max. I didn't do the Ferrari strat. I made the sensible choice in that moment. Otherwise, what would have happened, chat, is I would have stayed out and then just been a sitting duck. I'd probably be down to about 18th anyway. So what I've done is sacrifice myself temporarily to give ourselves a chance at points. Some of those medium runners, their tyres will begin to hit the cliff towards the end. I couldn't do much else. And let's not forget, we're also still in the baseline manner. Like, points shouldn't be a guarantee anyway. That seems justified, Langman.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
Oh, give me a Ric Flair. Woo. Oh, okay. I read it as give me Eric something. Alonso versus Piastri, chat. Great battle for P14. I will let you into a little stream exclusive, chat. I have had a straight line mode failure now on this game in an upcoming video that happened whilst they were open. And let me tell you, that is much worse than closed. So keep an eye out for that. I'm enjoying the DLC. If you like doing like career mode and stuff, I think it's good fun. It adds a bit of longevity. Oh, we got yellows. Oh, who's that?
Caution, caution.
Ah! What's going on? Perez is broken down and everybody's parked behind him. There you go, Cadillac on fire. Second retirement of the day. Safety car now would be nice. I would pit. I don't think it's going to happen though. That's a shame for Checo. It's more about trying to maintain speed through the corners with the wings open. That's the scary bit. Oh, everybody just parks. Wait, where was Perez running before that issue? He must have been near the points. Oh, you just use battery completely the opposite place of the AI. You can see why it's a disaster. Oh, who's in? Norris is in. Oh, so that explains how he got away so much. So that's what would have happened to me, chat, if I'd gone to softs. We would have to pit again, and then we'd be in huge trouble. Maybe there is still an opportunity of points. I've just gone round the outside of Albon, and then I can't maintain it, because the AI have got incredible traction out of there still. Send it! Oh, don't hit Ocon. Easy. That was brave. There is no risk of rain in this race. It is a stable, gloomy day here in Shanghai. We have not got to worry about that. Yeah, no two-player career mode is a huge L. Really big disappointment. China's setup has already gone live. Went live a few hours ago. Come on. As long as Albon's not a threat, that's the most important bit. So here we've got like a Haas, and I think both Williams, or no, it's like a Williams. No, it's both Alpines, I think, final point. So that's what we want to try and close up to by the end. Oh, I don't know why. This is the problem as well, when everybody's got the boost mode, nobody can do anything. Especially when we know we're so far down on the straight line. Maybe we can get to the inside. Oh no, Ocon was trying to do the same thing. Down on the inside of 1 and 2. Sorry, Oscar, don't mind me. Manor coming through. Meep, meep. Beautiful.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus
Right, I
on
mean,
the driving.
Alonso's cooking. Alonso's lapped his teammate. Oscar. Oh, Lando's back with us though again, or he will be very soon. Yeah, we might still get a point or two. We could still get another mechanical failure for the AI. We saw 3 in the sprint, so who knows? Because obviously George Russell got disqualified, so that doesn't count. Even the game doesn't see that's counting. I'd love to still get a point. I'd be very happy if we can get a point. It's unlikely, but I would love to get a point. Well, Gary and I do a 2-player career mode normally. We're still planning on doing a little co-op series, but obviously it won't be as big. Yeah, red flag could happen. Yeah, it's not uncommon here either. If the AI spin down at the hairpin, they can bring out a red flag, which would be super useful later on. Because I would then just bolt on softs and go uber aggressive. To be fair, Alonso and I have been able to get away from Albon and Piastri, which is quite a surprise. Because the McLaren and the Williams are much better cars. I would assume EA came across some technical limitation. That's why they didn't put 2-player co-op back in. That's my only guess. Because can you do 2-player co-op as a custom team? Can you do it as like Apex GP or Connor Sport, do we know, on F1 25? Because maybe it just doesn't support 24 players. Maybe that's why they cut it then. Oh, here we go. Come on. Not quite. We'll get him into T1. May as well keep the extra boost for another lap. Is this going to be a PB? 42 laps in. Wait, Ferrari are 1 and 2. What on earth is happening? Oh, Alonso tried to send it. Come on.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Yeah, tyres will be fine, Mark. Right, latch up on that inside curve. Just get the extra bit of bite. Whoa! Sorry, Fernando. A little bit of argy-bargy, get the elbows out, but round the outside through turn 2. There we go, up then into 12. So we got eyes on the points. It is Colapinto and Gasly duking it out. Ooh, that's weird, just stopped. Yeah, maybe that's what it is then. Maybe they couldn't get it to work if you're like a custom team with 11 other teams on the grid. Or they just couldn't be bothered. Who knows? Wait, so could you do it as your own Mighty? Or did it have to be Apex or Connosport? Because obviously they're not supported in F126 either. Hey, welcome in, Tom. I'm enjoying it. Wow, that curve is lethal. Yeah, I think Lando probably will still get to us. Yeah, that might be part of it then. So we need to monitor the gap to Franco. I mean, I need a second and a half a lap. That's not going to happen, is it? Oh, sorry, half second lap even. That might happen. Especially if him and Pierre keep battling. Oh, don't get a warning. Yeah, we've been able to get away from Fernando, though. 7.6.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 14.2 seconds.
Do you have any plans about being a sim racer? What do you mean, any plans about being a sim racer? I already am a sim racer. Yeah, begin a lot through the entrance of 1 and 2. But then lose a lot of it on the exit.
And gap to the car in front, 4.2
I'm
seconds.
enjoying the regs in this game. I understand they've been controversial IRL, but I'm enjoying them in the game. They're fun to drive. I would say on some tracks the AI are better, but on other tracks they're not as... honestly, I feel like they're more balanced on F126. They're still overall a bit too easy, personally. Like, I'm doing this on 110, and I know it was wet weather, but we did get pole yesterday, which is wild. So I still feel like they're a bit too easy at the top end, but still. Yeah, we know that, Cam. That was announced a few weeks ago. Oh, yellows.
Green flag.
Alonso! Alonso in the wall. Safety car. Come on, give us something, please. Oh no, Alonso's got going again. That's a shame. Not for Alonso, of course. I mean, we're taking another second out of Gasly. So they are really battling. Problem is, Behrman's going to get to him long before I do. There is still a chance of a point, chat. I'm driving the wheels off this car, wanting to believe. Yeah, Mercedes definitely need to be buffed in the game. It's not helped by the fact that Antonelli's AI is terrible, but the Ferrari and the McLaren are too close. But I guess they kind of want to make it a bit more interesting. But they do generally try and bring the field spread down. And normally, obviously, if a car's within a couple of tenths of the best one, then they can beat them fairly regularly. That's the only other one as well, isn't it? Where is Lando? I assume Lando is right behind Ocon there. Yeah, we are pushing. There's Norris. I mean, his tyres will be pretty dead by the end of this stint. And Ocon's still holding him up. Yeah, I mean, we are, yeah, again, another few tenths out of Gasly and Colapinto. It does kind of depend on how much they battle each other as well. But we are definitely closing in. This race is not over. Yep, this is Manor racing. Manor are back. And it's glorious. Oh, come on. Unless they're planning on doing like a big update for two-player career on F127. Because it is quite a popular feature. So we need half a second a lap on the Alpines without fail, basically, is where we're at. Oh, come on. Yeah, the annoying bit is, though, it seems like those Alpines are kind of filtering themselves out now. We should get to Behrman. But there's still a little bit of luck whether we get to those Alpines by the end.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
And of course, yeah, we've still got Norris even flying behind us. Roadrunner, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Lando, if he gets around Albon quite quickly, we'll be in trouble. I've got to hope that Albon can hold him up a bit. I mean, McLaren have absolutely fumbled this entire weekend. The fact that they might not score a point here is wild. And Ferrari are going to get a 1-2 because of it, by the looks of things. Come on, why won't those Alpines battle? I guess Gasly and Ocon could always scrap. They love a good beef, those two. And then we could get 2 points, which would be huge. I try to watch IndyCar where I can. I haven't been as good with it this year, because obviously a lot of the races are on very late on a Sunday night. But I watched the 500, that was really good. Great Indy 500. Bottas is just going to appear, probably. Just Valtteri Bottas things.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Oh, Norris has got past Albon. That's bad. There's only 3 seconds to Colapinto, though. So there's like 4 cars steadily converging on each other for this final point. I'm just hoping Lando's tyres hit the cliff. But again, that McLaren's so good at looking after his rubber. I want to know why there's such a big gap between Piastri and Dirksen.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.1 seconds.
I'll watch a little bit of the World Cup here and there. I won't watch loads of it. I'll watch some of the England games, I'm sure. In terms of who I think will win it, I think France look very good. But again, this is coming from someone with no real knowledge, so... Can never discount Brazil. I'm playing on PC. Unless I'm playing NASCAR 25, everything I play is PC. Who do I support in IndyCar? It's no one that I really try and... I like Scotty D. Gotta love my boy Scott Dixon. So I'll always kind of cheer him on more than anybody else. But I like Pato as well. He's one of my guys. Come on, 2 seconds. Behrman now is all over Colapinto. But then again, Ocon's beginning to struggle, so Gasly's pulling away. But Lando Norris now is only a second back. That's a long way still to go to try and hold off a fierce McLaren. Ooh, that was not the line. Gives us a nice short run back up the hill, though, I guess. Well, look at the positives. I want to see Fornaroli make it to F1, but I'm doubtful, unfortunately. The problem for Leo is he's very, very consistent. But I think a lot of people doubt whether he had, like, the complete out-and-out speed. Training the consistency into someone is much easier than trying to train that last few tenths of a second. I personally feel like he was quick enough anyway, but... yeah. I think, unfortunately, a bit like Porsche, he'll be forgotten about too quickly in the F1 world. Oh, is Norris going to get me here? I'm just dumping battery. Colapinto's under real pressure, though, so he's going backwards. Behrman up into 10th. I mean, maybe if we could get... Wait, who's that? Oh, that's... Oh, that's... Wait, is that Cadillac? I thought it was Ocon. Is that a Cadillac in 9th, chat? And I just never realised. Who is that? Which Cadillac are we
Gap to
overtaking?
your teammate behind.
Yeah, because Ocon... Wait, no, Perez is
23.7
gone.
seconds.
Who is that in 9th? I'm so confused. That's definitely a Cadillac. It must be Bottas. How has Bottas just appeared in 9th? And I had no idea. Right, oh, Colapinto, go, man. Yeah, we're going to have to try and jump him immediately. AI is set to 110. I only race on maximum difficulty. Yeah, to get the elbows out there, but annoyingly... Oh, no, I haven't let Lando through as well.
Nice
Bottas has
move.
literally
Good
just
job.
appeared. We said he would, and he has. Oh, this is the place we need to get back into the points after everything that's happened. Oh, Lando's just sending it, and Colapinto, he's wasted no time. Oh, I'm going to be a little bit gutted if we deny Cadillac a point. I always want to see Caddy do well. Norris is closing in, though. I think England will beat Croatia in the group stages. I think England
Okay,
will probably
mate,
go
boost
to like
mode
the
if you
round of
need it.
16,
Boost mode
maybe the
if you need it.
quarters. Oh, Behrman's struggling. Gets a Lyco there. Whoa! That's denied us any chance at a run. It's going to leave us vulnerable to Norris, although actually, Behrman's really on the recharge. As long as he can get to the inside, into the points we go, maybe? Surely we can on the inside line there. So the last thing I want to do, though, is let Lando through as well. Up then into P10 once more. It could be Bottas and Manor. So Caddy and Manor trying to battle it out for the final point, which would be huge late on in the day. One of those V-cars is having a great day. Oh, no, one of the Ferraris. One of the Ferraris from the lead. Is that Hamilton? Is it Leclerc? It's going to give us another freebie then. Hamilton from the lead of the Grand Prix. Win number 106 will have to wait another day. Shanghai has been so dramatic. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Hamilton, though. Leading for Ferrari at the start of his second season with the team. But it is
Okay,
all for
clear.
naught. Behrman's still holding off Norris at the moment. I cannot believe this race. Yeah, it looks like neither McLaren's going to score. Well, Lando might get a point. Lando should get a point. Behrman's now into 10th. Do you mean my actual camera? Like my face cam? If so, it's a Sony A6100. Oh, Lando sent it. No real surprise there. Just saw the proximity arrow flash up. I mean, there's a real possibility I don't get Bottas here. That Cadillac's looking quick. I've lost the range again. We are on lap
The car
52
behind
of
is dropping
56.
back by about 0.3 of a
4
lap.
more
Well
to
done.
go after this one. I mean, this has been a brutal weekend, but if we can get rewarded with a couple of points still, I will be a very happy man. It's been a rather dramatic weekend as well. Has been one of constant evolution. I think I said Piastri to win Monaco. Yeah, Norris is stuck to us like glue right now. I feel like it might end up being Bottas and I fighting for that final couple of points again. Norris might get both of us. But I want to try and hold the McLaren man off as best as I can. But yeah, he's on much softer tyres, he's on much fresher tyres. There's not going to be a lot we can do. But we'll see. So Verstappen then out of nowhere now is leading this race. So McLaren have completely messed this one up. Mercedes have messed this one up. Ferrari have messed this one up. And it might just be Verstappen who's kind of there. Games 56, thank you for the follow. I mean, I can't even get to him. We just don't have the top end. I mean, Gasly's only 2 seconds in front. I think Bottas is going quicker than Pierre. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, got to be better than recharge there. Oh, Bottas gets a little bit squirrely. This might be the moment.
Okay, you're catching the car
When's he going to
ahead, but
recharge?
remember,
There
we
you
need
go.
to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Just get to the inside. Whoa, Bottas is going to try and hook it up. Will Lando follow us by? Oh, Lando's going to muscle his way in. Lando Norris there trying to get the elbows out. I think Bottas is going to drop back down to 10th. So I think, yeah, Lando's just sticking with us later on in the day. Could we get Gasly? Definitely,
Okay,
unless
keep an
Sainz
eye on
has
that
something
gap ahead,
dramatic, we
please.
won't get Sainz by the end.
2.0 seconds.
Although Liam Lawson must be up to 5th. Come on, I want to see Bottas hang on for that final point. I want to see Cadillac score as well. Yes, this car is complete baseline to begin with. Although because of the Red Bull engine, it immediately is better than Caddy or Honda, Aston Martin. I mean, I've just got to keep pushing, otherwise we know Lando's going to have us instantly. That's what I'm thinking about at the moment. So I've got to try and get to Gasly. I think starting on the hards, you know, hindsight is a beautiful thing. Starting on the hards here has definitely been quicker, but not by much. Because obviously, effectively, it meant you got the free pit stop. But then the mediums have really struggled in the second half. I think you've had to take them just a little bit too far. The hard tyre is just the best one. Oh, Bottas is coming under pressure from Behrman. It might be an agonising end for Valtteri Bottas. 3 laps to go of the Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah, considering we restarted this race down in 20th, the fact we've been able to recover as well as we have is huge. And the best we were going to do earlier on was likely going to be P7 anyway. So if we could still bag 7th. I know a couple of guys have had mechanical failures and things like that, but that'll feel like a win. What we did, chat, is we didn't let the little upset halfway through get in my head. We've had a topsy-turvy race. We started on the pole. We lost a few places early on. But as long as we hang on for 2 more laps, I'm still going to feel this is a win. I think we might be able to get Gasly, as long as I don't mess it up. Oh, Behrman's had Bottas. I think Bottas has made an error. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Cadillac are going to narrowly miss out on their first ever points. As long as we get to the end of this lap, the engine won't go pop. Oh, Lando's got a huge run that time. Nope, he messed it up halfway through. Dirty Air got the better of him. Let's recharge a bit more against Pierre. Whoa. 106 difficulty, Aston's a 2nd and 4th. What strategy have they pulled out? I think I'm going to have to try and recharge the pack ready for the last lap. I think that's got to be the play here, chat. But I'm worried that Lando will sense it and try and go uber aggressive. 2 more laps of this Chinese Grand Prix. What has been an absolute marathon of a weekend here. I'm giving Gasly a push. Why not, I suppose? Oh no, immediately. I said about Lando, I've got to get the elbows out. Oh, we really squeezed him there. But we cannot afford to battle each other if I want to get Gasly. Come on, use a bit of battery up the hill. I want to have a look for it down in turn 1 against Pierre. I think that's our best shot on the lap. We are on Manor. So a My Team Manor rebirth save. Come on. We've got full charge now. I don't want to use too much of it down this straight, but I will definitely run it down quite a bit. I've got to stay close together. I've got to make sure I get the boost mode first and foremost. So if we run it down to like 50%, I know Lando's closing in as well. Oh, Lando might have me here. Lando might have us. Yeah, he's absolutely committed to it, isn't he? Although he did brake early. Can we hook it up around the outside? McLaren's just got the grip. No, we're not going to give up. Lando backs out. But he'll know we'll try and use it on the exit. Oh, we're not going to get to Pierre down towards turn 1.
Okay, mate, final
Will
lap.
Lando
Keep
get
your
to me?
concentration
Not
and let's
quite.
bring it home.
I think we're going to struggle for opportunities on the rest of the lap, unless we can do something crazy. Last lap of the Chinese Grand Prix, ladies and gents. We have worked so hard to get back in this position. Gasly's mediums are falling off a cliff right now. Oh, as we've got full charge by the time we get back through 1 and turn 2. Use a bit of battery down the hill. Not close enough that time around. Oh, to have a send there, as that's not ideal. Lock the rears up slightly. Come on, we just got to keep using the battery around the lap. We've got to stay close to him. I'm losing my voice chat at this rate. We've got another race to go tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be all out of the snail section, isn't it? Whoa, big kick of oversteer. Tyres are beginning to hit the cliff. Come on, dump the battery. Stay close. Don't let Lando sense an opportunity. Oh, Gasly gets a little kick of oversteer there. That might cost him a 10th or 2. Up at the front of the order, though, I believe it's going to be Verstappen that is going to claim the victory then. Get back on that boost as quickly as we can. Lower the wing angles through the final corner. Max Verstappen is going to win this Grand Prix, I think. Yep, there you go, the Dutchman back on top, but top end speed, we've just got nothing. We're losing to Gasly down by the time we get in towards the final few corners. Can I use the, dump the charge here or anything? I don't believe we can. Get closer and closer to him. Don't get a warning. Out of the final corner, Gasly hangs on. P8 though, 4 points.
Okay,
And we
pick
held
up
off
rubber
Lando
and bring it
Norris
home.
right to the flag. Considering everything that went on in that race, I am happy with that. That was such an up and down race. Gutted that we couldn't get Gasly at the end. But all things considered, I am a happy man. A very happy man. I'm a knackered man, but I'm a happy man.
Dutch national anthem again, because it's victory.
Woo, that was good fun.
Max
That was really
Verstappen.
good fun. I'm loving this update, man. It's so good.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake
Hadjar
there
on the
or
podium as
locked
well
up
for Red Bull.
here, there would have been
So a good
contact.
weekend for them.
And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to
Yeah, back
absolutely
tomorrow,
nail
1
it,
PM UK
perfect it,
time.
and
We're
that's
going to be doing the
exactly what they were able
Japanese
to do
Grand
today.
Prix.
Great stuff indeed.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I didn't even stack it on the run to the line this time. So I'm a very happy man.
It's
Oh!
what they've been racing
Nope.
towards.
I muted my
waiting
headphones
for them.
accidentally.
High above the pit lane is our
I think that's the
podium.
first Max win
And
I've had
for
on
the
this
lucky
game.
three, it's time
At
to
least on the
stand
videos that
it.
have already gone live.
One of the all-time
Antonelli
greats
P2.
celebrates yet again. It's another podium. It's
Yeah, that was
another
a chaotic
top step
race. A
for
very
Max
chaotic
Verstappen.
race. Have a good one, GMG. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Ooh. I am knackered, chat. 100% with full qualifying here is a long race. Singapore's going to be bad. Zandvoort's going to be bad, let me tell you. And probably Canada, to be honest. I think all the sprints now, with the exception of Silverstone, are going to be brutal this season.
Well, what an end to another fantastic
It doesn't like
weekend
saving
of racing.
100%
Thanks to
replays.
everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, there we go, though. Max Verstappen, P3 in the sprint yesterday. P1, though, from 16th on the grid. Look at that. So, apart from Antonelli, all of your top 5 started 11th or lower. Make it make sense, ladies and gents. I completely forgot about that. That is so funny. So, Max Verstappen 16th to 1st, Antonelli 6th to 2nd, Hadjar 12th to 3rd, Leclerc 18th to 4th, and Lawson 11th to 5th. So that's 6, 20, 29, 33, 48 places gained between your top 5 over the course of that race. That is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Gasly, though, in just behind Carlos Sainz in the end. We will hang on to P8 ahead of Lando Norris and Ollie Behrman. And Bottas, that is gutted for him. I thought Bottas and Cadillac were on for a point today. But ultimately, just wasn't quite enough in the end. Alexander Albon there ahead of Colapinto, Esteban Ocon. Piastri does beat out Dirksen, who ended up in complete no man's land by the end of that race. Hamilton does get classified 6 laps down. Stroll was obviously 1 lap down. Perez, Hulkenberg, and Russell as well. All failing to see the checkered flag. What does that do to our World Championship? Verstappen's now leading 1 clear of Antonelli, 2 clear of Leclerc. Piastri's still in 4th there. And the top 7 drivers are covered by 11 points. Wild. Absolutely wild. That is a great championship standings early on. Sainz is up to 9th. Lawson's up to 10th now. Ahead of Albon, Gasly, ourselves. Ollie Behrman with a point on the board as well. So already 14 drivers have scored from the opening 2 GP. Constructors-wise, Red Bull and Mercedes now tied at the top. Ferrari 1 point clear of McLaren. Williams now ahead of VCarb. Alpine still ahead of us. And Haas on the board. So it's just Cadillac, Audi and Aston are yet to score a point as well. But thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like. Get yourself subscribed. And we will be back very soon out for the Japanese Grand Prix. Which, like I mentioned, chat, is going to be happening tomorrow. So make sure you are there for that. Oh, I am sweaty, man. We didn't do any damage to the car either, which is a bit of a miracle. That was a long old race, but a good race. We gained a lot of fan sentiment as well. So, the Manor fans, they are loving this. I feel like if Manor did come back, they would be quite a popular team. Straight off the bat. I feel a lot of people would root for Manor. I feel they would absolutely stick by them. Let's just have a quick look if there's anything else to go through, chat, before I wrap up the stream. Oh, we had a development fail. That's a shame. Can we do anything else? I think we'll leave all the admin ready for next episode. There we go. So we got an engineering breakthrough, which is wonderful. Yes, there we go. That first development literally failed immediately. But it will be on the car ready for Japan. So I guess that's good news. Yeah, I think we've done everything we wanted to, though, with that one, chat. Like I said, thank you, everybody, for stopping by. If Manor is based in Dinnington again, they better have a Yorkshire flag on the car. I'm sure they will. And yes, Sean Bean will be race engineer and head of PR. Because why wouldn't he? Oh, chat, like I said, though, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go have a shower because I am a sweaty man. I'll end the short format stream there, first of all. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we're going to be live tomorrow, 1 PM UK time, Japanese Grand Prix. Be there for that as well. But yeah, have a good one, everybody. Who's live? Who do I raid? Let's have a look. Who is live on Twitch, chat? I'll make sure I raid someone to finish this off. Yarno's doing his caddy career mode. Could raid him. Ben's doing Monaco. What is Ben doing? Yeah, we'll raid Ben, I think. We'll send Ben some love. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but we'll send him some love. I raided Vince yesterday, so I'm sure I'll raid Vince again very soon. But yeah, stay safe, everybody. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Don't do anything too stupid. Make sure I type in Ben's name correctly. And yeah, we will be back, like I said, 1 PM tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll see you all there. We can try and get another good race under our belt, because that one was a rather sweaty affair, but we got points.